of the first half. Second free throw's up, no good. Gosnell's going to have the rebound. Stolen in the backcourt by Tashiana Turner. Misses the layup, and Gosnell has the rebound. One end, the other end. Shot is missed by Ty Young. Gosnell's going to have the rebound. They're going to reset it back up. Maya Jones is going to take it to the hole. She misses the shot, and Tashiana Turner has the rebound, and here she comes. Right down the lane, lays it up, no good. Serenity Fly is going to try to lay it up, no good. And Gosnell's got the rebound. Bobby, they love to get up and down the floor.
They are getting up and down the floor, Michael. You're exactly right. And I'd like to apologize to all of you folks that have been sitting there listening to silence. I forgot to push the microphone button.
Gotta be kidding me.
I'm doing double duty here, man, you know. Where's Jay Gonzalez when you need him?
I think Gosnell's called timeout. Yeah, you doing double duty.
Well, I got to thank Tracy Gardner Jackson. She sent me a message and said, I can see it, but I can't hear it. So I looked down, and there it was.
You know, a lot of times we like to blame it on something else, but we just have to blame it on ourselves.
It was definitely me. I didn't push the button.
Love it. Gosnell's going to have the bound out of bounds right in front of the scores table on the far side from us. We're on the opposite side. Seminoles going to pick up a press. They're going to throw it in the back court. Ty Young's going to walk the ball across the timeline. Gives it to Jones. Jones going to give it to Callie Robinson. Back to Jones. Jones going to take a three-point shot. It's up and good. Buries it. Jamira Jones.
And she left no doubt there, and she was not on the line either. She was a couple of steps behind that three-point line when she let it go.
Kai Turner takes it up to Trammell, top of the key. They're going to give it to Tashiana Turner. She's going to travel with the basketball. And Gosnell's going to have the ball back.
Gosnell playing a 1-2-2 box zone. Not really challenging the ball handler that much, but they're going to try to stop that penetration into the lane.
And here comes the Gosnell Pirates. Right down the lane, lays it up, no good. Osceola's going to knock it out of bounds, and Gosnell will have it under their own basket.
Miss Young felt like she was fouled, and she didn't get the call.
No. Tie up. Good job by the Lady Seminoles to tying the ball up. They're going to get the ball in the alternating possession. Good job.
Good job by Jemiah Harris, just getting her hands in there without fouling, getting her hands on the basketball and tying her up and getting the jump ball.
$5:28 left in the first. 3-1. Pirates lead. Serenity Fly tries to get into Maya Harris. She throws it back out to Trammell. Trammell into Serenity. Serenity's going to lose the basketball. Gosnell will have it on the turnover.
They've switched that into a 2-1-2 zone this time down the floor, Michael. That gives the Seminoles a little bit of problem. They want to get the basketball in the post. They want to drive the lane. Gosnell's packed in there tight.
Robinson's going to have it. Gives it up to Jamira Jones. Ty Young's going to have it top. They're clearing it out for Ty Young. She's going to dribble to her right. And we've got a whistle and a foul. Going to get Tashiana Turner, be her first, team first of the first half. Going to be shooting two is number 3, Ty Young. And, Bob, we saw that from the get-go. They cleared it out for her.
Yep, she's going to drive the bucket. I'm not sure I agree with the call there on the shot. I thought that foul may have occurred on the floor, but the official saw it the other way.
First shot is up and good. One more coming from the sophomore point guard, Ty Young. Misses the second one. Osceola's got the rebound. 3-point lead for the Pirates. Turner's going to throw it to Trammell. Trammell's got a 3-point shot up. It's no good. Gosnell's going to have the rebound.
Osceola's going to do a bit better job there blocking out under the basket. They just let Gosnell walk into the middle of the lane and get that rebound.
3-point shot up again, and it is good. Bobby, that's a set shot. She shot that twice, and both times both feet's been on the floor. A lot of times you don't see that. You see a jump shot. But this young lady right here has hit 2 straight threes with both feet on the floor.
You see that a lot more in girls basketball than you do in boys basketball.
Gosnell's going to have that rebound, and here comes Ty Young. She's going to take the ball down the lane, and Osceola's going to knock it out of bounds, and it'll be Gosnell's ball.
And, you're taught to, early on when you're young, you're taught to get your feet set before you shoot the basketball. And I brag on my mother just a little bit. She had a deadly set shot. If you ever let her set her feet, it was over.
Well, I'm going to tell you, this young lady's got a heck of a shot herself.
Good defense.
Yep. Gosnell's going to have it back. Sends it back out up front. Going to reset the offense. That's Ty Young. She's going to dribble to her right. Osceola's going to knock it out of bounds.
Looks like Osceola's decided to face guard Jamira Jones. They've put Zaria Trammell on her, and she's not going to let her go anywhere by herself.
Gosnell will let them out of the basketball. They get it to the corner. That's Jones once again. She thought about shooting it.
Well, they had a switch off there.
It's close there. I thought she might have lost it, but referee says it's out of bounds on Osceola. Gosnell will have the ball back.
Called it off Tashiana Turner.
Ty Young's got it top of the key. She throws it into the corner. Osceola's going to knock it out of bounds again.
Seminoles hustling on defense, doing a good job there. See Serenity Fly showing effort.
Ball's knocked out of bounds by Osceola one more time. Gosnell will have it back.
Desiree Jackson checking into the basketball game.
Ball's thrown in. Ty Young's got it top of the key. Good defense there by Tashiana Turner. She knocked it out of bounds, and it'll be Gosnell's ball.
They're working hard. They're working really, really hard.
There's a steal. Got to travel on Kayla Newsom. She made a great steal. Got down there and got tangled up. Referee made a no call, and she traveled with the basketball. I think there you got to call something, no matter if it's offensive or defensive. Good steal there.
Good steal.
Tashiana Turner's going to take it down the lane, lays it off the glass, and good. Oh, 3-point play.
Good job there by Tashiana Turner, taking it to the basket strong, getting the hoop and the harm. That's the way you want to see a kid go to the basket.
Ball is a foul on number 3, Ty Young. That's her second. Second free throw's missed. Gosnell has the rebound. Had to bring Ty Young out of the ball game. We'll see if that affects them any at all. Kayla Newsom's bringing good defense up front. We got a 5-second call. Great job there on the defensive end by Kayla Newsom. She gets the 5-second call, and Osceola get the ball back. Turner's going to have it, bring it across the timeline, top of the key. She's setting the offense up for the Lady Seminoles.
And again, Gosnell packed into that zone.
Got to make a better pass there. Seminoles drive the lane, misses the shot. That was Desiree Jackson. Gosnell's got the rebound.
Gosnell's going to deny Shakoria Weatherspoon and Serenity Fly the basketball. They're going to pack that zone deep, and they're just not going to let them get the basketball in there.
And there's a steal by Shakoria Weatherspoon. She's going to take it end to end, lays it off the glass, no good. And we got to tie up. It'll be Gosnell's ball on the alternating possession. Got to make them open layups, Bobby.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Sequoia just kind of rushed that shot there.
She's out there all by herself. She gets the steal, and she breaks away. It's just get a little excited sometimes.
They're going to bring Ty Young back in with 2 fouls. She's going to have to be really careful. There's a Euro step. That is no good. Osceola's got the rebound, and here they come. We got a whistle and a foul. Going to be number 2. That's Jamira Jones. Be her first, team 3rd. Osceola had the ball back, losing 7-3 with 1:26 left in the first. And, Bobby, you saw when they took Ty Young out of the ball game, things kind of slowed down.
They really did.
And they had to put her back in. They've sub for her now.
Doing a little defensive, offensive substituting there by the Pirates.
There's another tie up. Osceola will have the ball this time on the alternating possession.
You know, you see more of those in girls basketball too.
You do.
So
I
a
do.
lot of tie.
A lot of balls that are on the ground that you go down for. That's right. Turner's going to take a 3-point shot. It's off the back iron, goes over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Gosnell will have the basketball.
Osceola just not shooting the basketball very well right now. They just need to calm down, slow down, settle down, make sure you get a good shot.
Gosnell has the inbound. Ty Young's going to have it top of the key, and you're exactly right, Bobby. They're subbing in for offense and defense on Ty Young. He's got to be very careful. Osceola went for the steal, I'm sorry. And we do get the steal. Here comes Tashauna Turner. She throws it to Kayla Newsom, lays it off the glass, and good job there by them 2 young ladies. Gosnell wants a timeout with 35 seconds left with a 2-point lead, 7-5, and Bobby's just taking the Seminoles a little time to figure this out. They've had a lot of shots not go. Some shots do go. And that's the difference right now is Gosnell doing a good job of keeping the ball away from Osceola and keeping them off the glass.
That's a good demonstration right there. Good defense turning into good offense. Tashauna Turner does a great job on the defensive end, blocking the shot, takes the basketball the length of the court, doesn't try to do too much herself, sees the open player there, kicks the ball to Kayla Newsom, they get a layup.
35 seconds left while we got a good opportunity here. We would like to thank our sponsors. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Bugmobile Pest Control, Roller Swift Funeral Home, and Farm Bureau Insurance. Grant Barnett, agent. Thank you so much for your sponsorships. Without you, we would not be able to do what we do here every week. Gosnell will have the basketball. They get it inbounds.
Look who showed up, Michael.
Who made it?
Jay Gonzalez is back at the control.
Good steal by Osceola. Destiny Dyson. She throws it to Turner. Turner's going to go down. Well, she's going to back out now. 17 seconds. She's going to make sure we get the last shot. Standing out front. She looked to pass. Now she's in no man's land. Kayla Newsom's going to take a 3-point shot. It's off the top of the glass. No good. Osceola got the rebound. Sequoia Witherspoon lays it off the glass. Good. And at the end of the first period, the score 7-7. Take a timeout. Let our sponsors get a word in. We're back in 1 minute.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go down to the First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, speak with President Greg Reese and teller supervisor and loan processor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Osceola Seminole Nation and the Robert Hook Show. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
And we are back. Start of the second quarter. 7-7 is your score. First quarter for Gosnell. Two big three-pointers from Jamira Jones. For Osceola, Tashawn Turner's got 2. Score Witherspoon's got 2. Desiree Jackson's got 2. So numerous people making shots for Osceola, and right now it's been number 2, Jamira Jones, making the big shots for Gosnell. Ty Young's going to have it. She brings it across the timeline, dribbles to her right, gives it to Jones, up to Callie Robinson, back to Jones, and she's going to throw it down low. Ball's knocked away. Back up to Jones, top of the key. Young's got it, back to Jones, back to Robinson. Robinson's got it on the left elbow. We're wanting to look inside on the cutter. Jones going to drive the lane. She throws it up, no good. Witherspoon's got the rebound, and here comes, she throws it to Kayla Newsom. Here she comes.
Good job there by Shakoria Witherspoon on the glass. She's in there rebounding hard on defensive boards.
Maya Wilkins has it on the left elbow. She throws it to Kayla Newsom. She just kind of threw that ball, didn't even look over here.
I don't think she ever looked at her.
I'm hoping Kayla was in the right area. Shakoria Witherspoon's going to throw it inside to Serenity Fly. Ball's kicked, or not kicked, but went off the foot. Gosnell's got the rebound. Here comes Ty Young. She takes it down the lane, no good. Got a whistle and a foul. Destiny Dyson's going to pick up that foul for Osceola. Be her first. Team second. Shooting 2 is Ty Young. First shot's up and good. One more coming from the sophomore point guard, Ty Young. Second free throw's up, no good. Osceola has the rebound, and they're in transition. Comes a three-point shot. It's up, no good. Gosnell's got the rebound. They're going to lose it out of bounds, and Osceola will have it.
Folks, I fell on my sword there at the beginning of the broadcast about the audio, but Jay Gonzalez is back. He's sitting over here, so anything else goes on, it's on him.
It's on him. That's right. That's right. You say you fell on a sword?
Fell on my sword.
You got to learn some of these cliches you got. Good job there by Osceola getting the rebound. Going to miss the shot. Now Gosnell's got it. Here they come. Robinson's going to have it. They're going to throw it over here to the left elbow. Ty Young. Now she's going to reset up the offense.
Oh, that's a walk.
That was a walk. They're going to give it to her. Shamaya Anderson makes his shot. Yeah, he got away with one there.
Yeah.
Maya Wilkins back over to Newsom. Newsom's going to now dribble. In the corner.
Osceola's got to be more crisp with the passes. They're getting a little sloppy passing the basketball.
Shots up by Osceola is no good. Osceola has the rebound. It's no good. Puts it up one more time. It's no good. We've got a whistle and a foul. Going to be on number 15, Callie Robinson. Be her first, team fourth. Shooting 2 is number 1, Amaya Wilkins. First shot is up, no good. One more coming from the freshman, 5'7" freshman, Amaya Wilkins. Second free throw is up and good. Substitution for the Osceola Lady Seminoles is Jemiah Harris in for Maya Wilkins.
We're going to see a little full court pressure here by the Seminoles. 2-2-1 zone press.
Seminoles going to knock it out of bounds. Gosnell will have the basketball. They do get it in bounds. Anderson will give it to Young. Top of the key to Robinson. Robinson getting on the right elbow. He's trying to get it inside. Gives it back out to Brittman. Now Young's going to drive. Throws it inside. And Gosnell's going to lose it out of bounds. It'll be Osceola's ball.
Maya Brittman there just putting the basketball on the floor and losing it out of bounds. But, she's done a really good job down here on the defensive end of the floor, working in the lane and rebounding the basketball.
Heavenly Hopper's got it now on the left elbow. It's her first action of the night. She's going to drive. We got a whistle and a foul on number 22, Maya Brittman. Be her first, team fifth. 2 shots for Heavenly Hopper. First shot is up and good. One more coming from the 5'5" sophomore, Heavenly Hopper. And it's also good.
Good form there by Heavenly Hopper, knocking down both of those free throws with a lot of confidence.
Does a good job. Full court press by the Lady Seminoles. Crowd wanted to hold there.
Heavenly got away with one.
Ty Young's going to have it top of the key. Throws it to Brittman. Brittman's going to throw it inside. Shots missed. Osceola's got the rebound. And it's going to go out of bounds on Gosnell.
That's a heads-up play there by Tashiana Turner. She's going out of bounds with the basketball, and she knows she can't stay in. And kicks it back off the Gosnell player.
Heavenly Hopper for a three-point shot. It's off, no good. Rebound goes to Gosnell. And here comes Ty Young. She's going to throw it ahead. Takes the ball down the lane, or down the baseline, throws up an air ball. Osceola's going to have the rebound. Heavenly Hopper's going to take one little short shot. It's no good. Gosnell has the rebound. And here comes the Pirates. She's going to throw up an air ball. Got a jump ball, and Osceola's going to get it on the alternating possession. Real sloppy on both sides right now, Bobby.
Yeah, you're right. It is real sloppy. You know, you got to love the hustle of these girls, though. They're getting up and down the basketball court. Osceola's playing good defense. Tashiana's just got to go into the lane there under control. There's
Serenity Fly. Exactly what she likes to do is take that little mid-range shot. And Osceola's got the lead, 12-10.
Now, the other thing that you got to take as a positive from Osceola is they're getting good ball movement, even in transition. They're moving the basketball around, not playing selfishly.
There's a three-point shot by Jones, Bobby, and she is nothing but net. 3 for 3 from the three-point line.
You've got to find that young lady and not let her stand out there and shoot you. She'll shoot you out of the building.
Trammell's going to have it top of the key over to Heavenly Hopper. She's going to give it to Lakai Turner. Turner's going to drive the lane. It's knocked away, and Gosnell has the rebound. We're going to tie up one more time, and it's going to go to Gosnell this time.
Good job by Lakai Turner getting in there and fighting for the basketball. You're going to see a little bit more of the 2-2-1 zone press from Osceola.
Ty Young's going to break it. We got bodies all over the floor.
People falling down everywhere.
Ball's going out of bounds off of Osceola. It'll be Gosnell's basketball. Ball's thrown inside. It's going to be stolen away. Tasha Turner has it. Here she comes. Right down the lane. We got a block on number 23. That's going to be Shamaya Anderson. Her first, team 6. Turner's going to shoot 2 shots.
That's 2 times tonight that I've seen an official call a foul on a shot that wasn't a shot.
You're still thinking about that NBA rule.
Tashiana's got to hit the free throws.
Misses both of them. And Osceola had the rebound, threw it away. And here comes Gosnell. They're going to lay it off the glass. No good. We got a whistle and a foul. Going to get number 3. That's Lakaya Turner, her first. Team 3rd. Shooting 2 is number 2, Jamira Jones. First shot's up and good.
And her feet are set at that free throw line.
No doubt. So she's money.
She's money. Let's see if we jinxed her. Nope. You know, Michael, you got a 3-point ball game here, and I'm looking down, and Osceola's had 4 missed free throws.
3-point shots up, no good. And Gosnell has the rebound. They go to the floor with the basketball in hand, and that's a walk. I don't understand why the guy on the baseline didn't call it.
That's a good question. And I'm wrong there. It's 5 missed free throws. Osceola's left 5 points off the board on free throws.
And there's a steal. Gosnell got the basketball. They throw it ahead for 2 points to number 2, Jamira Jones. Gosnell's built a 5-point lead after Osceola took the lead. Trammell's got it top of the key. Over to Turner. Back to Trammell, top of the key. Over to Lakaya Turner. She's going to take a 3-pointer. It's up, no good. Gosnell's got the rebound. And ball's on the ground in the backcourt. It's going to be a jump ball, and Osceola's going to have it on the alternating position.
There's good defense there by the Pirates. Man, they've got that zone packed in there tight. They're not going to let Serenity Fly and Shakoria Weatherspoon beat them down low.
Heather Newsom's going to be in the ball game. She's got it top of the key. Throws it to Lakaya Turner over here on the elbow. Back to Newsom. Trammell in the corner. Ball knocked away, stolen by Gosnell. They go all the length of the court. Try to lay it up, no good. Scramble for the rebound, and Kayla Newsom's got it.
I got to tell you, they're letting them play.
Yeah, they are. There's a big play there by Maya Wilkins. She takes it to the hole, gets fouled, makes the shot. And they'll have one coming.
Number 34.
That's Allie Ketchum. Be her first. Team 7th. Free throw's good by Maya Wilkins. And the Seminoles pull within 2 with 35 seconds left in this half.
I don't see how that's not a foul of some sort right there. You have a collision where one player goes to her knees. There's either a charge or a block there. She's got her arm out extended. They're just letting them play.
Yeah, but Gosnell clearly lost it out of bounds.
Yes.
And he still gave it back to
He
Gosnell.
gave it back to him.
I guess that was just, I'll give it back to you.
I
we didn't
don't
call the foul.
understand that.
We got to scramble for the basketball. Gosnell's going to have it. 15.4 seconds left. I wouldn't want to be in that scramble for that basketball.
No. These girls are working hard, though. Both teams working real hard.
Sure are. Jones going to take it to the right. She's going to throw it up Throws up a wild shot.
They're going to get Coria Weatherspoon.
I think the referee bailed her out. That was out of control, wild shot.
Well, that's one of the things that bothers me about a basketball game like this is you've let all this go on, for the past several minutes, and then, once the girls get accustomed to playing that way, now we're going to call a foul.
Yeah, you need to be one way or the other. I agree. Tamara Jones at the line missed the first one.
And that's the first shot she's missed all night.
That's right. She makes the second one. Osceola's going to have a chance to cut into this lead. Tramble throws it away. Here comes Ty Young. She's going to take a three-pointer at the buzzer. It's no good. And we go to halftime with your score. Gosnell 18, Osceola 15. And what we'll do now is take a timeout, let our sponsors get a word in. We'll get our stats together, and we'll be back for the halftime show in just a few minutes.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go down to the First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, speak with President Greg Reese and teller supervisor and loan processor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Osceola Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC. Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Farm Bureau Insurance of Osceola and agent Grant Barnett proudly sponsor the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Contact Grant for all of your auto, home, and life insurance needs. You can see Grant at 3125 West Kaiser in Osceola and contact him at 870-563-6561. Farm Bureau Insurance and agent Grant Barnett are proud sponsors of the Seminole Nation.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go down to the First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, speak with President Greg Reese and teller supervisor and loan processor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Osceola Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC. Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Farm Bureau Insurance of Osceola and agent Grant Barnett proudly sponsor the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Contact Grant for all of your auto, home, and life insurance needs. You can see Grant at 3125 West Kaiser in Osceola and contact him at 870-563-6561. Farm Bureau Insurance and agent Grant Barnett are proud sponsors of the Seminole Nation.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go down to the First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, speak with President Greg Reese and teller supervisor and loan processor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Osceola Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC. Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Farm Bureau Insurance of Osceola and agent Grant Barnett proudly sponsor the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Contact Grant for all of your auto, home, and life insurance needs. You can see Grant at 3125 West Kaiser in Osceola and contact him at 870-563-6561. Farm Bureau Insurance and agent Grant Barnett are proud sponsors of the Seminole Nation.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in
And welcome back to Seminole Arena. We are at the half of the girls' game with your score. Gosnell Lady Pirates 18, the Osceola Lady Seminoles 15. And Bobby, in the first half, it's been the Jamira Jones show for Gosnell. She's got 14 of the 18 points for Gosnell.
And 3 of those came on three-pointers. That set shot's deadly from outside. And Gosnell's done a good job defensively. I think that's the thing to take away from it is they've packed the zone in. They've played a 1-2-2 box zone for a little bit and played a 2-1-2 zone, but they've really packed it in on Serenity Flying Chicoria Weatherspoon, denying the basketball, not letting them get set down low. That's been the difference in the ball game.
First quarter, both teams had 7 points. In the second quarter, Gosnell outscored Osceola 11-8. For the Seminoles, they're led by Maya Wilkins with 4 points. But the Lady Seminoles have 7 players that have scored here tonight. So interesting to see what happens here in the second half.
And again, that's a good thing for the Seminoles. We see that out of the boys basketball team a lot. When you got that many people in the scoring column, that usually bodes well for your basketball team. You're distributing the basketball well, getting everybody involved. Right now, what really hurts Osceola is they've left 5 points off the board on free throws.
That's right. That's right. Add that up, folks. 5 and 15 is 20. We'd be winning by 2 right now. So that tells a little bit of the ball game.
Yep. Got to hit those free ones.
Bobby, before we get started here, we want to thank our sponsors all season long, football and basketball. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas has been our premier sponsor. They are the reason that the Seminole Nation got started, and they come on board as our premier sponsor, and we appreciate them so much. I want to thank Bugmobile Pest Control. They're our banner sponsor. They did a lot with our coaches show and also with bringing you the action, both football and basketball, and we appreciate them so much. I want to thank David Tucker down at Roller Swift Funeral Home for coming on both of the broadcasts as a sponsor, and also Grant Barnett at Farm Bureau Insurance. Appreciate him so much for being a sponsor of Osceola Seminole football and basketball all year long. The 4 sponsors have been with us, and we appreciate them so much. This is our last regular season game here from Seminole Arena. We will try to bring you as much as the district, state, and regional as Osceola. I'm sorry, I said it backwards. Should be the district, regional, state as Osceola. If they keep winning, they'll keep playing.
You got to quit drinking before we come on
And
air.
we got to quit. crazy. But we're looking forward to having a big postseason. We got our credentials in the other day. We're going to be official.
Yep.
We are going to be allowed to do the live broadcast of the regional, and we'll see about how the state works once we get to the state. Osceola's going to have to win at least one game in the district to make it to the regional, and they're going to have at least one win in the regional to get to the state. So we'll have to see how that works out. Second half action is underway here. Seminoles have the basketball first. Nakai Turner's got on the right elbow. You can tell that they're trying to get the ball inside. There's Serenity Fly. She throws it a wild shot to Maya Wilkins. They're going to have to come back out and reset.
We're trying to work a little high-low post here with Serenity Fly and Corey Weatherspoon.
Three-point shot is off, no good. Osceola's going to knock it out of bounds. Gosnell have the basketball.
Again, that's good defense by the Gosnell Pirates, packing in hard on that zone, denying the basketball.
Brittman has it on the right elbow. She's picked up. Finally gets it away. There'll be a whistle and a foul on number 3, Lakia Turner. It'll be her second foul. First team foul of the second half.
Lakia looked at the official like, I've been doing that all night.
Gosnell's going to have to take a timeout because couldn't get the ball in. Sure to be a 30-second timeout.
It's good denial defense there by the Seminoles. Get in the passing lanes and denying the basketball.
Well, we got a pretty good crowd here tonight for senior night. A lot of them were here at 5 o'clock when they did the senior night program. And they've all stayed around. Got a lot of good fans here from Gosnell. Made the trip down, ain't very far, just outside of Blytheville there.
Yep.
And I tell you, they want to see 2 wins here tonight. Is what they want to see.
They do. You're correct. Looks like Gosnell traveled well. Of course, their fans always do travel well. There's several fans in the house. Good 3A basketball here in Osceola tonight.
No doubt. Young's going to get it in bounds. Brittman's going to have it over on the right elbow. She's looking. And we're going to have a backcourt. Backcourt on Gosnell, and Osceola's going to have the basketball.
Take it out at half court here. Good defense by the Seminoles. Force the bad pass and turn over the basketball.
Wilkins is going to inbound the basketball to Tashiana Turner. She's going to have it at the top of the key. Throws it to Kai Turner, going to get it inside. Knocked away. Gosnell has the basketball, and here they come. Going to be blocked. Turner's going to block Ty Young.
There were 2 fouls, one on each end of the floor.
I know. I know. They're going to let these girls play. I hope they let them boys play.
Oh, my goodness.
That will definitely benefit Osceola.
It would.
Ball's thrown into Brittman. Took a 2-point shot. It's no good. Gosnell's going to have the rebound. Osceola goes for the steal. Gosnell's going to have it on the right elbow, and we've got a double dribble on number 15. That is Callie Robinson.
Robinson just got caught there in between. She wanted to pass the basketball. Serenity stepped into the, no, it was Shikoria stepped into the passing lane. She just double dribbled.
Seminoles just throw the basketball away. Gosnell will have it back.
Just a lack of communication there by the Seminoles.
Look at Ty Young. She takes it to the lane, misses the layup. 2 Seminoles just standing there looking at it. Finally get the rebound, and here they come. Three-point shot is up, no good. Rebound, we got a tie up, and it's going to go to Gosnell on the alternate possession.
Yeah, Shikoria down there working hard, trying to get her hands on the basketball. Gosnell's just pesky. They're getting their hands in there and not letting anything fall to the bigs for Osceola.
Jones got the basketball. She gives it to Ty Young. Young's going to dribble to her right, still dribbling to her right. And it's going to go out of bounds, and Osceola had the basketball, and Young is slow to get up. She's holding her left leg.
She went down pretty hard. That was good defense there by Tashiana Turner. Kept her hands out and up and didn't get over into the player, didn't get into Ty Young, and didn't push on her.
They're going to call the coach over.
I think she hit her knee pretty good on the floor when she went down.
That's good sportsmanship there by Lakaya Turner. She's trying to help her up. And the coach said, hang on just a minute, let me check on it.
You don't want to get somebody up on a leg that's damaged real bad. You make it worse.
Bobby, while we got just a minute, while this young lady's being tended to, the high school game has a lot of implications in it for the boys because right now, looking at the standings for your high school game, Osceola being 11-4, and so is Gosnell 11-4. And you got three teams: Rivercrest, Gosnell, Osceola's 11-4. Manella's 13-3. They have sewed up first place. They are going to be conference champions. And no matter what happens here tonight, Rivercrest is going to be second place.
That's correct.
11-4 because there's nothing nobody can do about that because they have the head-to-head over everybody. They will be the number 2 seed. So the winner of Osceola and Gosnell tonight will be the 3 seed. And then it just to be according to who wins and where Truman does. We've beat Truman twice head-to-head. So I would think this game tonight is for 3 and 4. Unless Gosnell loses, and then you have to figure out what happened between them and Truman.
That's right.
So it's a lot of playoff implications with this game here tonight. I just assume Osceola go ahead and win, be done with it.
Be done. You know, we were asking for a little bit of a helping hand from Gosnell the other night at Manila. If they could have won that basketball game, had a log jam at the top. But right now, that's what the Seminoles are playing for, is that 3 seed.
No doubt about that. Shots up, no good. Good rebound by Shakoya Witherspoon. She lays it off the glass, and good. 1 point lead for the Pirates.
Let's see how Gosnell handles the absence of Ty Young.
Jemiah Anderson's going to run the point. He's going to throw it to Jones. Jones going to get it inside to Brittman. Got to tie up down low, and Osceola have the basketball. Tashauna Turner's going to run the point. She throws it to Desiree Jackson. Now Jackson's going to drive the lane, throws it up, no good. And we've got to tie up one more time. Gosnell's going to have the basketball.
It's got to be close to a record on tie-ups. It's got to be.
Full court press by the Seminoles. And Gosnell breaks it. That's a travel. Jemiah Anderson trips over her feet, falls down. And you just can't go to the floor with the basketball in your possession. That's a travel.
Can't move at all, can't slide, can't do anything. And she clearly slid along the floor.
It's the same thing with being on the floor and getting up with the basketball.
That's
you can't
correct.
do that either.
Unless you can do like Curly Neal and dribble the whole time.
If you can do it the whole time, you're the man. Shots up by Osceola is no good. Out of bounds by Gosnell, so Osceola will retain possession.
I think I just dated myself.
Yeah.
I bet half the people on here don't know who Curly Neal is.
Well, here's the real question. 3-point shots up, no good. Rebound by Osceola. It's up and no good. Shakoya Witherspoon is going to shoot 2 free throws on the foul. I think they're going to get number
4.
Number 4, Kristen Sutton. Be her team first of the second half. Bobby, question I got on Curly Neal.
Yeah.
So Curly Neal, you think of hair, curly, but did he have curly hair?
No, he was bald as he could be. Shiny bald.
That's a true story. A lot of people might not know that. You know, if I heard somebody say Curly Neal, I'd think, man, that must be talking about his hair. That man was bald.
He was bald as he could be.
18-18 is your score. Tie ball game. Seminoles got a little pressure on the ball. And there's a steal by Chicoya Witherspoon. She's dribbling, and she passes the ball, knocked out of bounds by Gosnell, so Osceola will have the basketball back.
Probably a good thing that Gosnell hit that basketball because it might have taken Amaya Wilkins' head off. That was a pass.
No doubt about that. Seminoles will retain possession. Throws it into Chicoya Witherspoon. She lays it off the glass. No good. Gosnell's got the rebound. Here they come. Ooh, there's a hard foul there on Lakaya Turner. Third foul. Team's second. She just grabbed her arm, wouldn't let it go. Shooting two will be number 23, Shamaya Anderson. First free throw is up, good. One more coming from the 5'3" sophomore guard, Shamaya Anderson. Second free throw's no good. Osceola's got the rebound. Here comes Desiree Jackson. She goes down the lane, lays it up, no good. Wilkins has got the rebound. She falls and the ball goes away. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Gosnell, and Osceola have it back. Here's Chicoya Witherspoon. She's going to lay it off the glass and good. 2 points for Chicoya Witherspoon. Sets up the press. Wilkins is going to have the steal. She's going to charge. Number 1, Amaya Wilkins is going to pick up the charge. Her first, team third. Good job there by Gosnell setting that charge up. Jones is going to throw it up to Blankenship. I'm sorry, Robinson. That's Callie Robinson.
Callie Robinson.
Jones is going to lose it out of bounds, and it'll be Osceola's ball. Feet just get tangled up there.
Yeah, they're
referees let them play.
Running into each other and getting their feet tangled up. But you've seen a change in Gosnell since Ty Young went out of the basketball game. They're having a little trouble getting the basketball down the floor.
Ball's on the ground underneath the goal. Gosnell's going to have it. Got a whistle. Foul's on number 5, Kaylin Newsom, be her first, team fourth. Gosnell's going to shoot the ball. It's an air ball. Witherspoon's got the rebound. Here comes Kaylin Newsom. Throws it inside to Serenity Fly. She's going to bring it back out to Turner. Going to reset up the offense. Turner's going to throw it to Newsom. Newsom's going to throw it back up to Turner. Going to set it up. She didn't like it. She's going to reset it up again. Throw it inside to Witherspoon. She's going to lay it up. No good. We got a whistle and a foul. They're going to get number 22, Maya Brittman, be her second. Team second. Shooting two is number 25, Chicoya Witherspoon.
That's what Osceola wants to do with the basketball. Chicoya had good position there, and the basketball got into her quickly and in a good place, and that's what Osceola needs. You just got to finish that shot and make these free throws.
Second free throw is up and good. Full court press by Osceola. They got a whistle, and they're going to call number 23 with that foul. She pushed off with the left arm. Be her second. Team third. And Osceola will get the ball back. Osceola, she's trying to set it up. Tashana Turner's got it at the top of the key. I think they're going to run a little clock, but they're wanting Serenity Fly to come up to the top. That's what she finally does. There's a drive by the Seminoles. It's missed. Gosnell's going to have the rebound. She's going to step on the out-of-bounds line, and Osceola will get it back.
And again, trying to get the basketball down low in the paint to Shakoria Weatherspoon or Serenity Fly. There it is
There
on
it
the
is.
inbound.
Yep, that's Shakoria Weatherspoon. 2 shots. Great job there. There's a travel. A travel, a walk, run.
Can't
whatever-
do that. Pack
whatever
your
you
bags.
Whatever you want to call that.
That's a flagrant foul. A flagrant violation.
So it was a foul.
Yeah. Flagrant violation.
Now, who was drinking, you say?
Yep.
There's a three-point shot. Up, no good. Rebound by Kayla Newsom. Ball's knocked away. And they're going to say it goes out of Osceola last. And Gosnell will have the basketball. (23-19), Osceola leads by 4. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Gosnell almost throws it away in the backcourt.
And we see Ty Young's back on the floor.
Good to have her back in there. They're a lot better with her in there, Bobby.
They are a lot better with her in the ballgame.
There's a drive by the Pirates, air ball. Oh, I guess it wasn't an air ball, must have been tipped.
I guess they're going to say it was partially blocked.
Well, then that makes me feel better on the air ball. There's a steal by Osceola. Kelly Newsom, she throws it ahead to Serenity Fly. Fly's going to lay it off the glass, no good. Rebound by Weatherspoon. She throws it up, no good. And Gosnell has the basketball, and they're going to throw it off of Osceola player, and Gosnell will retain possession.
And I got to tell you there, Shakoria Weatherspoon's just got to gather herself a little bit. Take one more step to the basket and put it home.
Gosnell's going to bring it down the court. Robinson back up to Ty Young, top of the key. They're trying to set it up. They'll get it on the right elbow. Stepped on the out of bounds line. Osceola's going to have the basketball.
Good defense there by the Seminoles. Using that sideline as another defender.
Tashiana Turner is going to try to possibly take the last shot. She looked to drive. They're going to not let her do it. Kelly Newsom's going to have it over here on the left side. She's going to hold the basketball. They're going to throw it across. Osceola's going to drive and loses it out of bounds. Zaria Tramble loses it out of bounds.
Osceola's in a real good position right here. If they could just open this lead up just a little bit more, you got a good 4-point lead. Just got to quit throwing the basketball away.
There's the set. Well, I was going to say the set shot.
Well, she almost hit that one moving.
Osceola's got the rebound. We got a whistle. And they're going to call a foul on number 2. That's Jamira Jones, be her second, team fourth. But that's going to end the third quarter. We score Osceola 23, Gosnell 19. Take a quick timeout. We'll be back for the completion of this ballgame.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
And we are back here at Seminole Arena. Start of the fourth quarter with your score. Osceola 23, Gosnell 19. It's been the Shakoria Weatherspoon third quarter. 8 points for Sequoia, and that's the difference in the ball game right now.
It is.
Newsom's going to have it on the left elbow. Throws it back up to Tashauna Turner. Over to Tramble. Back to Turner. Back to Newsom. Newsom's going to drive. She tries to lay it off the glass. No good. And Gosnell's going to have the basketball on the rebound. Good job there by Newsom. She just got to put that ball in the hole. Oh, I saw her life flash before our eyes, Bobby.
You're worried about this table, aren't you?
Thought we was going to get taken out.
Well, I'm too slow to move. I'm just going to have to take it.
Oh, good job there by Jones. She tries to lay it up. It's no good. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be on number 2, Zaria Trammell. Will be her first, team 5th. Shooting 2 is Jamira Jones. First shot's up, no good.
Her shooting percentage is going to be somewhere around 90% tonight. She's only missed 3 shots all night long.
She's got a good left-handed shot, too. Misses the second one. Weatherspoon's going to have the rebound. Lakai Turner's going to drive the lane. She's going to try to put it up, no good. Goes out of bounds on Gosnell. Osceola's going to have the rebound. Osceola's going to have the ball out of bounds. Sorry. They'll throw it in bounds to Sequoia Witherspoon. She lays it off the glass and good. And when she gets that ball that low, Bobby, you ain't going to stop her.
And that's the recipe for Osceola to win this basketball game, is to keep feeding Sequoia, try to get the ball down low to her, Serenity.
Gosnell misses a shot. Serenity, oh my goodness. I don't know how that couldn't be a flagrant. She had both. She just grabbed her, blatantly grabbed her, and then laughs about it, run down the court. Number 4, Kristen Sutton, be her second team foul. 5th on the Gosnell Lady Pirates. And,
Osceola needs to take some time right here. You're ahead by 6.
oh, good job there by the freshman. Amaya Wilkins just takes it to the hole.
They didn't hear me.
No, they wasn't listening. Ball thrown inside. And there's a steal by Lakaya Young. She's going to put it off the glass and good. Good job there. Good patience. And makes a great shot.
Good job there by Lakia Turner, just to play under control, gather yourself, and get to the bucket.
There's a foul on number 1, Maya Wilkins. It's going to be her second, team 6.
If you're Osceola right here, you got a 10-point lead. You've opened up a 10-point lead. It's time to play smart. Don't foul away from the basket. Just play good, solid defense. Play within yourself.
There's a block by Serenity Fly. It's going to go out of bounds on Gosnell, and Osceola's going to have the basketball.
Good job by Serenity Fly there.
2-2-1 press now for the Lady Pirates. They throw it ahead. Good pass to Serenity Fly, and it's just that easy. Showed how to break that press to perfection.
That's it. Diagonal the basketball and get it up the floor.
Ty Young's going to take it down the lane, lays it off the glass and good. And they beat the Pirates down the floor. Sequoia Witherspoon lays it off the glass and good. And that's what we talked about in the pregame, transition basketball.
Yep.
Osceola's been good at it. Here comes Ty Young. She's going to do the same thing. She lays it off the glass, no good. Get a whistle and a foul. They're going to get Serenity Fly. Be her first, team 7th. 2 shots coming from Ty Young.
A good job there by Ty Young, seeking the contact with Serenity Fly. She came back strong from that leg injury.
First one's up, no good. Nothing but net for the second one. 11-point lead for Osceola. Jemiah Harris has it. She's going to drive right down the lane. Going to give a good pass to Corey Witherspoon. Misses the shot. Gosnell's going to have the rebound.
That's what that white square on that backboard's for.
Put it right in there.
Yep.
Good job there by Jemiah Harris. She made a great pass.
Was a really good pass. Good transition basketball. Break the press easily. Diagonal the basketball. They did a really good job.
Trying to get Ty Young. Good job there by Kayla Newsom. Makes a steal. Throws it up to Shakoria Witherspoon. Lays it off the glass and good. And that was all started by number 5, Kayla Newsom.
That is right. That was got her hands in there in the passing lane. Tipped the basketball out and get it up the floor.
And there's a steal by Tashiana Turner. She's going to lay it off the glass and good. And there's going to be a timeout. Timeout for the Gosnell Lady Pirates. 4:35 left in the fourth. Osceola 37, Gosnell 22. Going to be a 30-second timeout, Bobby. And I think the Lady Seminoles just wearing this Lady Pirates team down.
They've finally taken control of the basketball game and getting the basketball down low to Serenity Fly and Shakoria Witherspoon. Shakoria has piled up the points in the second half. They're doing a great job with the basketball.
Folks, stay tuned after this ball game. At this 4:35 left, we'll take a break and we'll have the high school game for your Seminoles, your Seminole basketball team as they play the Gosnell Pirates. Boys game will be next here from Seminole Arena. The last game of the season inside this building. The district's going to be at Corning next week. Regionals at Searcy. And the state's at Charleston. Ball's knocked away by Osceola. Guys don't have the basketball. We're going to do a little traveling this year.
Gonna have to go a little ways to get to the basketball games this year.
Got a whistle and a foul. Going to get number 32, Tashiana Turner. Going to be her second. Team 8. This should be a 1-and-1. Her shot's up and good. She'll earn the bonus. One more coming from Jamira Jones. Misses the second one. Osceola's got the rebound. Witherspoon does. They're going to say jump ball. Going to be Gosnell's basketball.
Again, I'm not real sure about that.
Jones going to drive the lane. Lays it up, no good. Rebound by Gosnell. They put it up, no good. And here comes the Seminoles. Full court pass to Jemiah Harris. She lays it off the glass and good. Just beats the Pirates down the court. Jones will come across the timeline with it. She loses it out of bounds. It'll be Osceola's basketball. 3:48 left in this ball game. Osceola leading 39-23.
Gosnell going to come out and look to put some full court pressure on the basketball, try to get back in the basketball game.
And I think they know how to break that. Here comes Serenity Fly. She lays it off the glass and good. Full court press for Osceola. They've got the steal. Tashiana Turner's going to lay it off the glass and good. There's number 2, Jones. She lays it off the glass, no good. Osceola's got the rebound. Tashiana Turner will throw it inside to Serenity Fly. It's good.
I got to tell you, Michael, you got a 22-point lead, and Osceola's not lifting on the gas pedal.
You got that right. Ball's on the baseline. Got a whistle and a foul. We'll get number 12, Jemiah Harris. Be her first, team 9th. 2 shots coming from Anderson. Jemiah Anderson. First one's up and good. You got 5 new players coming in for Osceola, and Gosnell is going to sub also.
And there's the gas pedal.
Yeah. Second free throw's up, no good. Osceola's going to lose it out of bounds. Gosnell will retain possession. Anderson's going to drive, throws up a wild shot. It's no good. Rebound is by Gosnell. It's put up no good. And we got another jump ball, and Osceola's going to have it this time. Zaria Trammell's going to bring it up the court for the Seminoles. He gives it to Desiree Jackson. She's going to drive the lane now, puts it off the glass. Good. Good job there by Desiree Jackson. And we got a steal in the backcourt. Good job there by Zaria Trammell. She lays it up. Good. And Trammell's going to pick up the basketball. There's another steal. This time by Maya Wilkins. She lays it off the glass and good. And we talked about it, Bobby, when the Seminoles get to rolling, they get to rolling.
Here's an interesting thing, interesting fact, Michael. Every Seminole but 2 have scored.
Yep.
All of the players except 2 have put score in the book.
Good job there by Shamaya Anderson. Just takes a shot. It's up and good. They're going to let the sub come in here. Callie Robinson's back in the ball game for Gosnell, taking the place of Shamaya Anderson. Zaria Trammell's going to have it top of the key. Comes a 3-point shot.
That one,
yeah, it's air ball by Destiny Dyson.
it was just a little off. Not bad.
Callie Robinson's going to run the point for the Lady Pirates. She's going to drive to her left. Loses the handle, has to regroup on it. Now she's going to drive to her right. Trying to look inside. Jalen Davis loses the handle. Heavenly Hopper's got the basketball. She throws it up ahead to Maya Wilkins. She lays it off the glass. Good.
Foot.
Callie Robinson going to take a long 3-pointer shot, and it's not even close. Rebound by the Seminoles. Dyson's going to lay it off the glass. No good. Throws it back to Dyson. She lays it off the glass and good. Good job there by Destiny Dyson.
Well, that leaves us with 1 Seminole out of the scoring book.
Well, we need to get her in the, whoever it is in the act.
Ashante Bogan's the only Seminole that has not scored.
Has not scored. I got you.
And they're just going to walk it off.
And that is the end of the ball game. With the score, Osceola Lady Seminoles 55, the Gosnell Lady Pirates 26. Take a quick timeout. We'll see if we can get the coach over here, and we'll be right back. All right, and we are back with Coach Shane Young. Coach, they turned the lights out on us. The high school boys are getting ready to roll in here, but we want to make sure we got a word with you here. Hey, it took you a couple quarters to get it really rolling. Gosnell did a good job of keeping your down low post players from getting the basketball. But once you got it rolling, the Seminoles were unbelievable. I'll tell you what, Lady Seminoles did a great job with a big win here tonight. I think it's going to sew you up in fourth place is what it looks like.
Yes, sir. Yes,
so
sir.
it's going to bring you a fourth place going into district next week. Just talk a little bit about your team, Coach Young, and just tell us a little bit about the ball game here tonight.
Well, the game, started off a little slow, but it was to be expected being senior night. Everybody was hyped up and ready for the game. But we knew that we had more depth. I thought that if we played and stayed within the reach, that eventually in the third or fourth quarter, our depth would take over. And so our leadership took over. Seniors started stepping up, making plays. But Shakoria Witherspoon was definitely big down in the stretch, getting some post play, post touches. So which that put us in fourth, which was a good win. But now it's our second time either being in third or fourth this year.
That's
so
right.
we really put ourselves in a position to be in a running for, really the conference championship, I believe.
No doubt about it. I mean, I think it's anybody's championship to get in a district because, just like in anybody can beat anybody in this league. You get a good basketball team, especially when you get Serenity Fly, you get Shakoria Weathers.
That's the
Zone. I mean, and we are back here in the Palace of Northeast Arkansas Seminole Arena for the boys game between your Osceola Seminoles and the Gosnell Pirates. Pirates are coached by Coach Kirk Clintborg. They are 16-8 overall, 11-4 in conference, 8-2 at home, 5-5 away, 3-3 at a neutral site. That's a .667 winning percentage. scored 1,245 points on the season, giving up 1,094. They're on a current 2-game losing streak. Overall in the state, Gosnell 78th. They're 14 in the Class 3A and tied for third in the conference right now with Osceola. And Bobby, just a little bit about Gosnell real quick. Their coach, Coach Clintmore, cannot coach tonight. I don't even think he's supposed to be in the building, but I saw him down in the tunnel a while ago. But he, in the last game against Manila, he got thrown out over at Manila.
Yeah.
And about 30 of their fans also. I heard they had a big ordeal over there at Manila last Friday night. But nevertheless, he won't be here tonight. We'll see how that affects the Gosnell Pirates with him not being the coach here tonight.
That's correct. I don't know exactly if he can be in the building or not. I know he can't be out on the court or with his players. But, you know, Michael, Gosnell has one of the more entertaining student sections anywhere in high school basketball.
Yeah.
And I think that's what got thrown out was the student section.
Yeah.
They were into the basketball game. But I tell you, when we went to Gosnell and then when they came here, you know, we've seen some. When we went to Gosnell and against Rivercrest, we've seen some things out of that student section that are pretty sharp. I like them. I think it's fun.
Yeah.
That's what high school sports are about.
But, you know, a lot of people don't think so.
I understand, but, you know.
They think it's disrespectful.
But I'm going
to tell you, I don't think there's nothing disrespectful about it.
It's
folks,
kids being kids.
Folks, if you've ever seen Gosnell up in their student section, when Osceola went there, when they called out the Osceola lineup, they put the newspapers up, you know, and covered their faces like they didn't care. I thought that was pretty, pretty good. When they played Rivercrest, the whole student section turned around and faced the wall.
Yep. I liked
think
it.
that's all
I
fun.
thought it was original, and it's getting into the game and trying to cheer your team on to victory.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Your Osceola Seminoles, coached by Coach Vernon Wilson, 11-5 overall, 11-4 in conference, 5-2 at home, 6-2 on the road, 0-1 at a neutral site. That's a 688 winning percentage, 1,122 points scored on the year, 933 points given up. Seminoles on a current 4-game winning streak. Seminoles are 57th overall in the state, 10th in the Class 3A, and they're tied for third in the conference. Bobby, players we'll watch here tonight, number 3, Greg Hooks Jr., 6'1 senior, scoring 16.4 points a game. Also number 2, Stephon Coleman, he's a 6'3 junior, 11.7 points a game. And number 4, Dan Newsom, 6 foot senior, 11.6 points a game. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you get those three rolling at the same time, it's going to be a long night for the Gosnell Pirates.
And you're exactly right, Michael. What we want to look for the Seminoles, we want to look for Stephon and Greg to get things going in the paint and using their quickness and their length like they have. You know, we saw Dalen Love start last week as a sophomore and did really, really well, played good basketball. So if Osceola can use that length, they can get out here and do what we did at Gosnell and pull away from these Pirates.
Big game here tonight. Both these teams are tied for third in the conference. One's going to be third. If Osceola wins, they'll be third no matter what. And if Gosnell loses, we'll have to see what they did with Truman on the 4th and 5th place. I think Osceola will be the 4th seed if they don't win here tonight because they have both head-to-heads over Truman. Starting for the Gosnell Pirates is number 3, Amarian Partee. Also number 5, Cooper Perry. Number 10, Travell Anderson. Number 21, Braden Bertram. And number 23, Jordan Lewis. You can hear old Luther Whitfield on the far side getting them fired up. Starting for Osceola is number 3, Greg Hooks Jr., 6'1 senior. Also number 5, Trey Moore, 6'1 senior. Number 32, Bill Estelle, 6'3 senior. Also number 33, MJ Vance. And number 4, Dan Newsom, 6-foot senior. What Coach Wilson has done here is started all of his seniors, all 5 seniors in the starting lineup.
And that's a, Michael, that's commendable on senior night. You're here in front of your home crowd. And you're going to have family and parents here that want to see you play basketball. That is a commendable thing there for Coach Wilson.
No doubt about it. Well, here we go. Jumping is Greg Hooks Jr. and number 23, Jordan Lewis. And Jordan got a little bit of a height advantage over Greg here.
He does. Jordan Lewis is a long young man. Maybe
it's
he's
the
got
hair.
some
You think it's
size.
the hair, Bobby?
Yeah, it probably has something to do with it.
And we got Seminole basketball here from the Palace, Seminole Arena. Gosnell's going to have the tip. Bertram going to throw it into Partee. Partee going to give it up to Lewis. Lewis misses his shot, throws it back out to Partee. He drives the lane, lays it up, and good. Marion Partee.
Good start for the Pirates there, going to getting that offensive rebound. And Marion Partee, we know he's an athlete, driving the paint, getting the layup.
3-point shots up by Dan Newsom. It's no good over the back. I thought the ball could go over the backboard as long as it doesn't touch anything.
My understanding is it can go over the backboard as long as it doesn't hit any of the bracing or anything like that. I thought they changed the tippy-top rule. But Dan shot that one from yesterday.
Yeah, I know. Drives the lane. There's a block by MJ Vance. Here comes Dan Newsom. He's going to lay it up off the glass. It's no good. We got a whistle and a foul. Wild foul there by Marion Partee. That's going to be his first, team first.
That could be close to a flagrant.
Yeah, he just swung wildly. Dan Newsom's going to shoot 2. First free throw's up and good. One more coming from the 6-foot senior, Dan Newsom. And he makes both free throws. Tie ball game with 7:07 left in the first. Here comes Lewis. He's going to lay up a floater. It's good off the glass. Lewis has got both points for the Pirates. Newsom's going to go down the lane. I'm sorry, that's Greg Hooks. He throws off the lane. Wild shot. No good. Rebound to the Pirates. Bertram's going to have it top of the key. Gives it to Partee. Back up to Brandon Bertram. Now Partee's going to reset it. Throws it over to Anderson. Anderson throw it inside to Partee. Two points.
Good cut without the basketball there by Marion Partee. Partee gives the ball up to the wing and just cuts down the lane, and Dan just didn't stay with him that time.
Greg Hooks looks it over. Now MJ Vance goes down the lane. Bill Estelle had to look at the 3-point shot. He throws it inside, knocked away, and here comes Gosnell. Partee going to be blocked by Greg Hooks Jr.
Excellent block by Greg right there.
He sized him up. He knew he was going to go up for it.
Playing within himself and not really swatting at the basketball, just going up and getting his hand on the basketball. Good job.
MJ Vance going to shoot the 3-point shot. He misses the rim, nothing but backboard. Gosnell's going to have the basketball. Partee's going to have it on the left elbow. Throws it back up to Bertram.
MJ was in yesterday with Dan.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
They like shooting them deep.
Anderson over to Partee. Partee to Bertram. Now Bertram's going to drive, throws it inside. to number 10, Travell Anderson. He lays it off the glass and good. 8-2 is your score. Gosnell's got a 6-point lead with 5:09 left. And it won't be long. You're going to see some substitutions for the Seminoles, Bobby.
Yeah, Coach Wilson's not going to let this go long.
Osceola Seminole basketball is brought to you by First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, Bowmanville Pest Control, Roller Swift Junior Home, and Farm Bureau Insurance, Grant Barnett agent. I want to thank all of our loyal sponsors for sponsoring the Seminole Nation.
You know, Michael, and we talk about that all the time, that, you know, we started this thing out with really nothing, and these sponsors, especially Greg Reese and Taylor Lucius down at First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, stepped up big to make sure we could get this stuff, the equipment we needed, and produce a show that people could watch every week.
That's right, and we appreciate them so much. Dan Newsom's going to take a three-point shot. It's up, no good. Goes over the backboard again. And Gosnell's going to have the basketball. Bertram's going to have it in the backcourt. Picked up by Trey Moore.
I tell you, Michael, Trey's got some of the quickest feet that I've seen in a long, long time. Trey is just really, really sudden. Good defender on the basketball.
And there's an offensive foul on number 3, Amarian Partee. That's going to be his second, team's second. And they're going to have to bring Partee out of the ball game.
Good job
there
by Chris Littleton.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. Chris Littleton stepped over. Man, he's feeling it. You can see Chris. He's trying to walk it off.
He took a good shoulder to the chest there.
Greg Hook's going to run the point now for Osceola. Gives it to Dan Newsom. Newsom down in the corner to Littleton. He's going to lay it up. No good. We got a block. Block's going to be on number 23. That's Jordan Lewis. That'll be his first, team third. Chris Littleton's going to shoot too. Bobby, the Lady Pirates coach is doing double duty.
He is. He's coaching the men's basketball team tonight. And, I wonder if he gets extra pay for that.
I would probably think not. Chris Littleton misses the first free throw. One more coming. And he misses both free throws.
Chris got to do a better job there.
Got to make free throws. Bertram's going to bring it across the timeline. He's going to give it, well, no, he's going to take it now down the baseline, trying to get rid of it. Still trying to get rid of it. Going to throw it inside. It's knocked away. Gosnell will have the basketball.
It was a good look there. He's looking for Connor Milligan cutting down the lane. But just Osceola got their hands in there and got it tapped away.
Get it up to Bertram. He's going to reset the offense. He's going to drive to his right. Travell Anderson's got it. Gives it to Lewis. Lewis is going to go right down the lane, and it's knocked away. Here comes Greg Hooks. He's going to take it down the lane, lays it up, and no good. We got a whistle and a foul.
You know, I'd like to see him dish that basketball right there to Stephon. Stephon was out on the wing and probably has an easy layup if Greg gives it up right there. But nonetheless, a good drive, good solid drive to the bucket and drawing the foul.
Yep. First free throw is no good by Greg Hooks Jr. Foul was on number 5, Cooper Perry, his first, team fourth. Man, we missed both free throws, Bobby. Free throws, free throws, free throws.
That's 4 points off the board right there already in this basketball game at the free throw line.
Milligan has the ball knocked away. Here comes Stephon Coleman, and he's going to try the dunk. He misses the dunk. And also going to be knocked out of bounds by Osceola, and Gosnell's going to have the basketball.
And we've seen Stephon do that this year, and we know he can dunk the basketball. In that instance, it was challenged a little bit. He just didn't get enough of it to get it in the hole. You might want to see him lay that one off the glass to just ensure the bucket with a 6-point lead. Or we're down 6-point deficit.
Right. Isaac Ajacina is in the ball game. He throws it to Bertram. Bertram got it top of the key. And there's a steal by Stephon. He's going to try to dunk it again and missed it again. Man. Ball goes out of bounds off of Osceola, and they're going to bring in Devin Brown, and there's Stephon going to the bench. Ball is inbounded to Bertram, top of the key. There's a three-point shot by number 5, Cooper Perry, and it's good. Right now, it's all Gosnell, 11-2. Can't say Osceola hadn't had their chances, Bobby.
That's exactly right, Michael.
Anthony Harris Jr. takes a short jumper. It's no good. Nothing going right for Osceola right now. They're going to have to weather the storm. Cooper Perry's going to take another three-point shot. It's nothing but net. And Osceola's going to have to take a timeout. Wow. Gosnell has come out and hit Osceola dead in their mouth, Bobby.
Well, you see the good sports or the goodwill there by Coach Wilson to begin the basketball game, starting your seniors, not your normal starting lineup. But we've seen that all year with Coach Wilson. He plays, 12 men every night just about. These guys are experienced. It's not like he put scrubs on the floor. They can all play. You got a Gosnell team that comes out with a chip on their shoulders. We beat them pretty well there at their place, and they want to come out and prove something tonight. They've done that with the basketball so far. Stephon's missed a couple of dunks. We left 4 points off the board and free throws. You just got to clean the basketball. You just got to clean it up, play clean basketball, hit your shots.
Dan Newsom's going to bring the ball up the court this time. Going to throw it to Greg Hooks Jr. on the right elbow. Hooks going to go to Anthony Harris, over to Devin Brown. Now, got a whistle and a foul. Going to get Braden Bertram, his first, team 5th. Newsom's going to shoot 2. First one's up and good for Dan Newsom. Ball's in and out. Greg Hooks Jr. has the rebound. He lays it off the glass and good. Big 2. Daniel Sullivan will get the foul for Gosnell. Hooks misses the second shot. Gosnell's going to have the rebound. 14-5, Gosnell leads. 1:58 left in the first. Sullivan's got it, top of the key. Get over to Perry. Back up to Bertram. Cooper Perry's got it top of the key. He's going to look to drive. Back to Bertram. Bertram's going to reset it. Good job there. Jordan Lewis lays it off the glass and good. Just took a little patience. We've got a double dribble. Or travel, sorry. By Dan Newsom. Left his feet, got no man's land.
And there you see Gosnell with the extra pass, just continue to move the basketball, doing a good job there, getting the ball down low and getting the layup.
Full court press. They break it easily. Perry's got it top of the key. Bell Anderson on the right elbow. Back to Bertram. Bertram's got it top of the key. Over to Perry. Perry to Travell Anderson on the baseline. Now he's going to dribble back up to the elbow. Going to reset it. Bertram's going to drive. And it's going to step out of bounds. As you've seen, it's going to step out of bounds, and Osceola get the ball back.
And I'm looking out there, Michael, at Daniel Sullivan and I know his father, Scott Sullivan. We were good friends, played a lot of softball and basketball together. I tell you, he's a spitting image of his dad.
No doubt about it. Now Hook's going to go down the lane. He's going to lay it up. And they're going to say it's an offensive foul.
Wipe the basket off.
On Greg Hooks. That'll be his first, team first.
At a point in the basketball game here, Michael, where you just got to play clean. You're gonna get back in the ball game.
We got a missed shot on the other end. We got a whistle and a foul. We'll get Dalen Love for his first, team second. First free throw is up and good for number 10, Travell Anderson. He's got one more coming. And we've got a violation that's going to turn the ball over to Osceola without the second shot. Don Lilton's going to have the point. Gonna throw it over to Greg Hooks Jr. Back to Don Littleton. Gonna throw it to Chris Littleton. Comes a three-point shot from Devin Brown. It's no good. And Gosnell has the rebound. And that's going to end in the first quarter with your score. Gosnell 17, Osceola 5. Take a timeout. We'll be back with the second quarter here in just a minute.
Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation. Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
And we are back here at Seminole Arena to start the second quarter. Also, we'll have the basketball down 17-5. In the first quarter, Cooper Perry's got 6. Partey's got 4. Lewis has got 4. For the Seminoles, Greg Hooks has got 2. Dan Newsom's got 3. And that's the scoring update for the first quarter. Hooks is going to have the basketball top of the key. He's going to throw it to Chris Littleton. He looked for the shot. Now to Dan Newsom. Now Dan's going to look to drive. He throws it to Greg Hooks. Lays it off the glass. No good. And the rebound goes to Partee.
And that's just, Michael, that's just how it's been going tonight for the Seminoles. It's just they got to continue to work. It's gonna get better. It's gonna come to them.
Partee's got it at the top of the key. Over to Bertram. Bertram will take a three-point shot. It's up. No good. Littleton's got the rebound. Here he comes. Dalen Love's got it. And we've got to travel. Going to travel with the basketball. Gosnell will have it back.
And Coach Wilson changed it up a little bit and tried to get some new flavor in there and try to see what chemistry works.
Shots missed on the other end, and Osceola has the rebound. Here comes Greg Hooks. He's going to try to lay it up. No good. We got a whistle and a foul. They're going to get number 21. That's Braden Bertram, be his second, team 7th. 2 shots coming from Greg Hooks.
And this is where Greg's got to pick it up right here. You got to have these free throws.
First shot's up, no good.
Greg is 0 for 3 from the line tonight so far in the first half.
And the second free throw's up and good. Full court press. Bertram's got it in the backcourt. They're gonna try to trap him. He gets it across the timeline. Throws it inside to Anderson. Ball's on the floor. And Osceola's got the steal. Greg Hooks has got it, and here he comes. Takes it down the lane, lays it up and good. Greg Hooks Jr. Here comes
Good job
Bertram.
there by Greg.
Anderson Perry's got it top of the key. Thought about the shot. Now they're going to give it back up to Anderson over to Bertram. Lewis has got it top of the key. He's going to throw it inside to Anderson. He lays it up. And it's good. We got a whistle and a foul. He's going to get Don Lilton. Be his first, team third. 3-point play RT. Free throws up and good. Are we live or not? Folks, I have no idea what just happened. We just lost all audio and video. I think we're back up and running now. I'm sorry about the delay there.
And again, Jade's back. Wasn't Bobby. Bobby didn't have any outages.
First free throw up from Dan Newsom's good. One more coming from the senior.
And Michael, all four of Dan's points on the night have come at the free throw line. He is the one Seminole that has been able to make his free throws.
And the second free throw's up and good. 10-point lead for the Pirates. Full court press by Osceola. Lewis is going to have it. Gives it to Sullivan. And Osceola has a steal. Don Lilton takes it down the lane, lays it up and good. And Gosnell's going to take a timeout to try to stop this bleeding. 8-point lead for the Gosnell Pirates. 5:40 left in the second. 30-second timeout, and Bobby Osceola's trying to step it up a little bit in their transition.
Well, you've seen an influx of some fresh legs in there, and Dontaven Littleton's in the basketball game, and we've seen Devin Brown in the basketball game a little bit fresher, and they're in there playing good, solid defense. But you've seen them turn up the pressure too. They're making Gosnell work just to get the basketball at the floor. A little more inside defense, pressuring down low. Gosnell, outside of Cooper Perry, they don't have many outside shooters, any really outstanding jump shooters. So Gosnell's decided, you're going to try to beat us outside. We're going to deny you the basketball in the paint.
Gosnell will have the basketball under their own goal. 2-2-1 press by the Seminoles. Partey's going to have it. Back to Perry. Now Partey's going to get it again. Going to throw it in the middle to Lewis. Lewis to Bertram. I'm sorry, it's Milligan, Connor Milligan in the ball game. Now Partey's going to have it.
I think what you're going to see here, Gosnell's going to swing the basketball and try to use clock.
There's a shot by Lewis, and he's going to follow his own shot with the 2 points. They're going to get Dan Newsom for a walk. I don't think it was a walk. It looked that way, but he let go of the basketball before he come back down. Nevertheless, that's going to be a turnover for Osceola. Daniel Sullivan's got the basketball. Now he's going to drive the lane. Brings it back out to Perry. Over to Bertram. Partey's got it top of the key. Been patient with the basketball. Partey's going to throw it down low. Back out to Cooper Perry. He takes a deep three-point shot. It is nothing but net.
I tell you, Michael, Cooper Perry was about 2 days ago with that one. That was deep.
Dan Newsom misses the three-pointer. Greg Hooks has the rebound. He puts it up no good. MJ Vance has got it. He puts it up no good. Knocked away by Gosnell, and Osceola have it back.
I think MJ just had the basketball stripped from him there. He's trying to go back up strong. But Dan shooting from downtown too. But I tell you, Cooper Perry wasn't far off that Seminole headdress there when he shot that last three-pointer.
25-12, 13-point lead for the Gosnell Pirates. Hooks has it on the right elbow. Throws it to Anthony Harris Jr. back to Hooks. Now Hooks is going to drive. And air ball for Hooks. No foul call. There's the shooter, Cooper Perry. He puts a three-pointer up, no good. And here comes Osceola.
I think he was too close.
Greg Hooks goes down the lane, lays it up, no good. He gets his own rebound, lays it up, no good. And after about three people touching the basketball, Greg Hooks puts it in. And Coach Wilson wants a quick timeout with 3:16 left.
I know that, everybody at home is sitting there looking and saying, man, can we not hit a layup? But what you got to take away from that is the work on the offensive glass by Greg Hooks, Trey Moore, and Marlon and MJ Vance.
I agree.
You had 3 rebounds there, 3 offensive boards there before you finally get the bucket. But
agree.
that's work. That's how you work to get back into a basketball game. You and I talk about this all the time. Sometimes it's just not your night. Sometimes everything falls. And when it's not your night, the only way to keep in the basketball game and to get back into a basketball game is by outworking the other team.
Got to weather the storm. That's been
it.
my philosophy. You just got to weather the storm. When things aren't going your way, if you just hang on and weather the storm, then things hopefully will come back your way. 3:16 left in the second quarter. Gosnell 25, Osceola 14. 11-point lead.
Michael, we've got this new wireless system for our camera, and it's pretty sturdy because I've kicked it off the table about 6 times.
I don't know what you're doing. Anderson's going to take it back out to Lewis. Now Lewis is going to drive. Bertram's got it top of the key. He's going to set it back up. Now Lewis got top of the key. He's going to take him a 3-point shot. It's up no good. Out of bounds. Osceola's going to have the basketball. Milligan's in the ball game for Bertram. Newsom's got the basketball. He's going to dribble to his right. Give it to Greg Hooks. Hooks goes down the lane, lays it off the glass, no good. Trey Moore is fighting for the rebound. Greg Hooks is going to have it back. He lays it off the glass, no good. We got a whistle and a foul.
And again, when the shots aren't falling for you, you've got to outwork the other team, and that's what Greg did right there. He just continued to bang on the boards and rebound the basketball to get more chances.
Missed free throw. Fouls on number 23, Jordan Lewis, be his second foul, team 8th. And they're going to say it's a lane violation against Osceola, and Gosnell's going to have the basketball.
Michael, Greg is 1 for 6 on free throws.
They're going to bring him out of the ball game, give him a rest. Don Taven's back in the ball game.
We got that pair of super sophomores in the ball game for Osceola, and there's Don Taven making a play.
And Dan Newsom takes it down the lane, lays it off the glass, and good. Lewis has got it in the backcourt. Sullivan's going to bring it back up to Partee. Partee's got it on the left elbow. Now he's going to drive. Throws it over to Bertram. Bertram back to Partee, top of the key. Y'all's going to run a little clock. Now Anderson's going to have it. He's going to drive the baseline. Got a blocked shot by Anthony Harris Jr., but it's going to go out of bounds. Gosnell will have the basketball. They're going to bring Greg Hooks right back in.
I think Coach Wilson just wanted him to gather himself and just take a minute and slow down, just slow the game down just a little.
Ball's inbounded to Bertram at the top of the key. Over to Anderson. Anderson on the right elbow. Sullivan. He's going to hand it off to Bertram. Back to Partee. We'll give it to Anderson. Just running some clock. They're going to try to get this lead.
Clock. They're going to try to keep it. You're right. You got a 9-point lead.
Sullivan's got it on the far side. And there's a steal by Dan Newsom. Newsom's going to take it down the lane, lays it off the glass, no good. Greg Cooks Jr.'s got the rebound. There's a block. Osceola gets it back. Newsom's going to take a three-point shot. It's up, no good. Gosnell has the rebound. Here comes Partee. They're going to get Anthony Harris Jr. for that foul. Be his first, team fourth. Partee's got it back to Bertram, top of the key. Cooper Perry's going to have it. Partee's going to bring it back up. Near steal. They're going to call a foul on Anthony Harris Jr. That'll be his second. Team fifth.
Osceola doing a real good job right there on the trap, Michael. They're looking to trap on the sideline and use that line as a defender as well. They're doing a real good job there. It's kind of a ticky-tack foul.
We've got a whistle and a foul on the shot. That's going to be number three. That's the number three. Partee had to pick up his third. Team ninth. That's a 1-and-1 coming, and that's they didn't want him to pick that foul up here before the half.
No, that's a silly foul right there with about 13 seconds to go in the half. Pick up your third going into the locker room with a 9-point lead. That's just not smart basketball.
They're saying it's 10 fouls, but I guess I missed one somewhere.
AJ missed something too.
He missed it. Bad. No concentration. Missed the second one. There's a steal in the backcourt. Chris Littleton's going to have it. He misses the layup. And Gosnell's going to go out of bounds on Gosnell. Osceola have the basketball.
Neither bench is happy, Michael.
No, they're not liking it at all. Dan Newsom's going to drive. He's going to give it to Chris Littleton. He's going to take a three-point shot. It's up at nothing but net for Chris Littleton. That's going to end the second quarter. Brings us to the half. Gosnell 25, Osceola 20. And that's big there at the end of the half on that shot. What we'll do right now, take a timeout. We're going to let our sponsors get a word in and get our stats and everything together. And we'll be back in just a few minutes.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go down to the First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, speak with President Greg Reese and teller supervisor and loan processor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Osceola Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC. Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Farm Bureau Insurance of Osceola and agent Grant Barnett proudly sponsor the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hook Show. Contact Grant for all of your auto, home, and life insurance needs. You can see Grant at 3125 West Kaiser in Osceola and contact him at 870-563-6561. Farm Bureau Insurance and agent Grant Barnett are proud sponsors of the Seminole Nation.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hook Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go down to the First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, speak with President Greg Reese and teller supervisor and loan processor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Osceola Seminole Nation and the Robert Hook Show. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC. Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Farm Bureau Insurance of Osceola and agent Grant Barnett proudly sponsor the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hook Show. Contact Grant for all of your auto, home, and life insurance needs. You can see Grant at 3125 West Kaiser in Osceola and contact him at 870-563-6561. Farm Bureau Insurance and agent Grant Barnett are proud sponsors of the Seminole Nation.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hook Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go down to the First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, speak with President Greg Reese and teller supervisor and loan processor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Osceola Seminole Nation and the Robert Hook Show. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC. Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Farm Bureau Insurance of Osceola and agent Grant Barnett proudly sponsor the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hook Show. Contact Grant for all of your auto, home, and life insurance needs. You can see Grant at 3125 West Kaiser in Osceola and contact him at 870-563-6561. Farm Bureau Insurance and agent Grant Barnett are proud sponsors of the Seminole Nation.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go down to the First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, speak with President Greg Reese and teller supervisor and loan processor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas.
Looking at the first half scoring for Gosnell, Cooper Perry leads all scorers with 9 points, 3 big three-pointers for him. Maury Partey's got 7. Travell Anderson's got 3, and Jordan Lewis has got 6. For Osceola, 7 points from Dan Newsom, 7 points from Greg Hooks, 4 points from Anthony Harris Jr. Nope, can't be right. And 4 points from Don Littleton. Bobby, the stat that sticks out, there's 2 stats that sticks out to me in the first half. One is free throws. Osceola has attempted 17 free throws and only hit 7. They are 7 from 17 from the free throw line. That is 10 points right there that they've left on the free throw line.
And 5 of those were hit by Dan Newsom.
Exactly. And the other stat that sticks out to me is the foul trouble that Gosnell's in. They've got their starting guard, Amarian Partee, with 3. Braden Burtham's got 2. Jordan Lewis has got 2. The only person on Osceola's side that's got 2 is Anthony Harris Jr.
You know, Osceola hasn't played just horribly bad. The shots just aren't falling.
Oh, I agree 100%.
They just got to continue to claw back into the basketball game. It's just a measure of continuing to do what you're doing. You're doing things well on the defensive end. You're doing things well on the offensive end. Offensive rebounding has been great for Osceola. Just got to continue to battle back. At one point, you were down 10 points. You're back within 5. Then you come in here, at the start of the second half, play solid basketball. One thing they've got to do, they've got to hit their free throws, number one. Then they got to quit turning the basketball over.
Oh, I agree. I mean, and something's got to. We saw Stephon Coleman for a brief stint there in the first half. He missed 2 dunks, and we hadn't seen him since. So that tells me that Coach Wilson is trying to make him understand that we need points. We can showboat when we're up and winning and putting the game away. Both them points that have been 4 points, you add that to the lead, we're down 1. You hit your free throws, we're in the ball game. So I know there's a lot of what ifs, and what ifs don't count in this game. But when you're trying to keep the 3rd place in the conference, you've got to do what you got to do to win.
It's more that the individual portion of the basketball game is always fun to watch, but you've got to put points on the board. And certainly that first dunk that Stephon attempted, he was pretty well open, and we've seen him do that all year. He's made them all year. The second one was probably ill-advised, but he's trying to get in here and fire the crowd up and get this Seminole faithful crowd into the ball game. And, you just need to sit back for just a second and take a rest. And Coach Wilson made his point. We'll see what comes out and happens in the second half.
Once again, we want to thank our sponsors: First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, Bugmobile Pest Control, Roller Swift Funeral Home, and Farm Bureau Insurance. Grant Barnett, agent, for sponsoring the Seminole Nation. Clock's on 0 as we start the 3rd quarter. Gosnell is leading 25-20 over Osceola. Gosnell's going to have the basketball when we start the 3rd quarter. Bobby, just something that is very interesting that I'm just looking across the way and seeing. I do not see Stephon Coleman on the bench.
I don't either.
or in the ball game. That's something that. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes now to the bench. Thought that was kind of interesting. Bertram's got the basketball. Looking inside to Lewis. Now Lewis is going to take it. Lays it off the glass. No good. Gets his own rebound. Lays it off the glass and good. That's Jordan Lewis.
And that's good defense by Greg there, Michael. Just a better offensive play by Jordan Lewis.
Dan's going to give it to Chris Littleton for the three-point shot. It's up no good. And Osceola's going to save the basketball. He throws it into Chris Littleton. He's going to lay it up no good. And Gosnell's got the rebound.
That last shot by Chris was partially blocked by Travell Anderson. Osceola's going to turn the pressure up.
Bertram's going to have the ball in the backcourt. Trying to get that ball down low one more time to Lewis. Ball's almost thrown away. Cooper Perry's got it now. Back to Partee. Partee's going to drive to his left. Brings it back out to Bertram. Going to throw it to Anderson. Anderson will take a three-point shot. It's up no good. Chris Littleton's got the rebound. Throws it up to Greg Hooks Jr. Dalen Love's got it. He's going to drive. He lays it off the glass. No good. But we've got a whistle and a foul. Going to be an offensive foul on number 1, Dalen Love. Be his second, team first of the second half.
Dalen's got to play within himself right there. He just a little out of control on the drive. Long frame he has. He can pull up short there and bank the basketball in. Just no need to continue the drive at that point.
Got a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. They're going to get Chris Littleton for the foul. Be his first, team second. And that's something Osceola don't need to do to start getting the fouls early. Got a whistle on the, as soon as I say that, we got another whistle on the foul. We'll get Dan Newsom. Be his first, team third. Anderson's going to shoot 2. First one's up and good.
You know, Michael, that free throw reminds me of another player shoots free throws from the chest like that. Plays for Arkansas, Jimmy Witt.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. I heard they got rolled tonight at Tennessee.
We did get rolled.
Second free throw's up and good. 9-point lead. Seminoles had it within 5. And Gosnell did a good job of extending this lead back out to 9. 6:23 left in the third. Newsom's going to go to his left. Gives it to Hooks. Hooks is going to look to drive. He's going to give it to Littleton. Back to Newsom. Newsom's going to go down the lane. He puts it up no good. Gets his own rebound and loses it out of bounds. And Gosnell's going to have it.
I got to tell you, Michael, Gosnell's playing a matchup zone, and they're doing an excellent job of preventing the penetration there by Dan Newsom.
Now here comes Anderson. He's going to lay it up. No good. We're going to get a whistle and a foul. Going to be number 1, Dalen Love. Be his third, team fourth, and Osceola is getting the fouls. First free throw's up, no good. Here comes Trey Moore and Anthony Harris Jr. Next free throw is up and good. 10-point lead for the Pirates.
You know, Michael, you mentioned about Stephon being late coming out of the locker room. It's interesting to see that A.J. Harris comes in the ball game and not Stephon.
3-point shot from Chris Littleton's up and good. That stops the bleeding for a second. And we've got an offensive foul on number 23, Jordan Lewis. That's his third, team first of the second half. Good job there by Dan Newsom taking that charge.
Dan stood there for 2 days before he got hit.
Well,
He was definitely set.
it took that long for him to get down there.
Yeah.
Newsom's going to take a three-point shot. It's up and nothing but net. Back-to-back three-pointers for Osceola. Cuts the lead to 4. Need to be patient. Bertram's going to have it in the front court. Man, there's a layup. No call. They wanted the offensive foul.
I like that no call there. There wasn't a whole lot of contact. It was kind of a little bit of a flop there by A.J. Harris, but I like that. That's just a good, solid basketball play.
Chris Littleton's going to take a three-point shot. It's up and in and out. Oh, just rattled in and out. Dan Newsom's got his own rebound. Misses a shot. Osceola's going to knock it away. Gosnell's basketball. Boy, that ball rattled in there.
It did rattle in there. I thought, Chris gets it going, he can really light it up. So, he's not far off. He's hit a couple, and, we'd like to see Chris warm up here in the second half.
Sullivan's got it. Back to Bertram. Now Partee. Perry. Partee's going to reset it up. Now Perry's going to drive. Lays it off the glass, no good. Trey Moore's got the rebound. He gives it to Anthony Harris Jr. He lays it off the glass, no good. Trey Moore's got the rebound. He lays it up, no good. Greg Hook's got the rebound. He lays it up, no good. And finally, we got a whistle and a foul.
And again, Greg working really hard on the offensive glass.
Foul's going to be on number 10, Travell Anderson. His first, team's second. 2 shots coming from Greg Hooks Jr.
This is where Greg's got to clean things up right here.
First one's up and good. They're going to bring their big man back in, Jordan Lewis. He's got 3 fouls. Him and Partee both got 3 fouls. Got to be very careful. Greg makes both free throws. 4-point lead. And Sullivan's going to have it on the other end. He's going to lay it off the glass and good. Good job there by Daniel Sullivan, the 5'11 sophomore for the Pirates. Newsom's going to have it on the left elbow. He brings it back top of the key. He's going to give it to Greg Hooks Jr. on the right elbow. They're trying to get it set up. Moore comes top of the key.
Osceola working high-low post.
Chris Littleton's going to take a 3-point shot. Nothing but net. Makes it a 3-point lead. And Gosnell's going to have a timeout. Leading 34-31. 3:27 left in the third.
That's how you get back in a basketball game.
I agree. It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. And, Bobby, it seems like every time Osceola has closed the gap, Gosnell's found a way to move forward. Seminoles just got to keep rolling here.
And that's what they got to do. They got to continue to play defense, play hard, and continue to work the offensive boards. When the shots aren't going, you just got to rebound the basketball.
I agree.
They can continue doing what they're doing right here. Clean it up at the free throw line, and you'll be fine in this ball game.
Again, we want to thank our sponsors, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, the premier sponsor of the Seminole Nation. Also, Bugmobile Pest Control, Roller Swift Funeral Home, and Farm Bureau Insurance, Grant Barnett agent. Gosnell will inbound the basketball on the baseline. Full court press by the Seminoles. Partee's going to have it into the front court. Going to throw it on the low to Seminoles going to have the rebound. And we got a whistle and a foul. And if they got 23, that's going to be his 4th. Jordan Lewis picks up his 4th. 3rd team foul. And you got to be careful when you got 3 fouls like that.
I think they could have got Sullivan or Lewis on that foul, but
well, we like it on Lewis.
we like it on Lewis. And Lewis should have been paying attention to where he was, and there was no reason to challenge that play right there.
Seminoles going to throw it away. Bertram got the steal. That play was doomed from the get-go.
Yeah, Chris just got over his skis a little bit. And
they're going to get
Greg
Hooks for the grab. It's going to be his second, team fifth. And again, like we talked about, fouls are mounting up for Osceola. 5-3 is your foul total. Bertram's going to have it. Greg, you can look at Greg's face and tell he didn't kind of like that last foul because he was going for the basketball and got tangled up. Partey's going to take it down the lane, going to knock it off a Seminole. And they'll have the basketball. Gosnell. Bertram's got it top of the key. Dan Newsom's going to have the steal. He's going to lay it off the glass. Good job there by Dan Newsom.
Excellent defensive play by Dan right there.
1 point game. Bertram's got it top of the key. He's going to give it to Partey. Partey throws it back out to Perry. Perry back over to Partey. Now Partey's going to reset the offense. Don Lilton's going to pick him up. Now Perry. Been knocked out of bounds by Osceola, and Gosnell will have the basketball.
A dangerous pass there by Partey to get the ball to Perry right into the trap. Osceola looking to trap in the corners and on the sideline.
There's Perry. Perry's going to drive. He drives right down the lane, lays it off the glass, and good. Hooks has it on the right elbow. He wants to go inside. He is going to go inside. Dan Newsom's going to take a three-point shot. It's nothing but net for Dan Newsom. We get a tie ball game with 1:23 left in the third quarter. Ball's knocked away, and Osceola's going to knock it out of bounds, and Gosnell will have the ball.
And Michael, it's just a classic case right here of defense clawing you back into a basketball game.
Bertram's got it in the backcourt, going to throw it up to Partey. Partey's going to try to get it inside. It's stolen by MJ Vance. Here comes Vance. Vance right down the lane, lays it off the glass, and good. Seminoles have the lead. Bertram's got it. He's going to get it across the timeline. And we got a block in the backcourt. Here comes Greg Hooks Jr. He lays it off the glass, and good. Here comes Anderson. Anderson's going to take it down the lane. And we got a whistle and an offensive foul. Good job there by MJ Vance. Fouls on number 10. Travell Anderson be his second, team fourth. And we've talked about this before, Bobby. You run over MJ Vance, you've done something. And it knocked MJ Vance to the floor.
Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah, MJ's a truckload. He's not going to be pushed over easily. So you know that's a good call there by the official.
38 seconds left in the third, 40-36. Seminoles lead by 4. I think Osceola's going to try to take this last shot. And I'm going to tell you what, the Gosnell faithful has come alive here in Seminole Arena. It took them to start losing to get them fired up.
And again, it's defense clawing you back into a basketball game. Using your defense to create offense and transition buckets is getting Osceola back into the ball game.
Here we go. Dan Newsom's going to take the three-point shot. It's up and misses the shot. Gosnell's going to have the rebound. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Going to be the end of the third quarter with the Osceola Seminoles leading 40-36. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go down to the First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, speak with President Greg Reese and teller supervisor and loan processor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Osceola Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
Start of the fourth quarter, Osceola has the basketball. Greg Hooks has the top of the key. Now he's going to drive the lane, and we get a travel. Don't get a travel on Greg Hooks Jr. Tried to do too much that time. They're saying he slid his feet. Coach Wilson doesn't like it. Partey's going to bring it across the timeline. He got away with a walk. But here comes Trey Moore. Trey Moore's going to lay it off the glass and good. 42-36, 7:30 left in this ball game. Full court press. Bertram gets it to Partey. Here comes Partey down the lane. There's a steal. Greg Hooks has got it. They're going to give it to Dan Newsom. They're going to take a three-point shot. Oh, my goodness. If he'd have hit that, he'd have brought the house down.
Yep.
Travell Anderson's got it. And we got a whistle and an offensive foul on number 10, Travell Anderson. That's going to be his third, team fifth. Good job there by Trey Moore. Stepped in there and took the charge.
Giving his body up, doing what he has to do for his team. Again, Michael, defense, creating transition buckets. That's what Osceola does really well, and they've been doing it to get into a 6-point lead.
Got to keep going. MJ Vance going to come up and set the screen. He throws it down low to Dan Newsom. Dan misses the layup. Here comes Partey. They're going to be whistling a foul.
They're going to get MJ.
Yeah, they're going to get MJ. MJ Vance is going to pick the foul up. Be his first, team sixth. Shooting two is number 10, Travell Anderson. First shot's up, no good. One more coming from the 5'10 sophomore, Travell Anderson. And he makes the second shot. Here comes Jordan Lewis back in the ball game. Now, if I was Osceola, I'm going right at him.
Yeah, you got to drive the basketball right at Jordan Lewis.
I believe we got a chant war going on here between the Osceola fans and the Gosnell fans. Greg Hooks takes one right at the free throw line. It's no good. Dan Newsom's going to have the rebound. We're going to reset it up. Now he's going to drive. Gives it to MJ Vance. It goes between his legs. He gets it back, lays it off the glass, and good. Good job there by MJ Vance. They say he don't got good hands, Bobby.
Man, MJ is so strong. He's just so strong.
Sullivan's got it. Front court. He's going to bring it back up. Chris Lilton picks up Partey. Partey's going to go down the lane. Lays it up off the glass and good. And Chris Lilton's going to get the foul. Be his second foul. Seventh team foul of the half. And one shot coming from Amarian Partey. Misses the free throw. Hooks has got the rebound. Here he comes.
I'm not sure. I didn't really see that walk, but Greg was doing exactly what we had talked about right there. He was taking the basketball down the lane right at Jordan Lewis.
Got a stoppage in play. Lewis has it. Gives it to Partee. Now Bertram. Back to Partee. And Trey Moore's got the steal. He's going to lay it off the glass with a Euro step. That was pretty. They said he's going to play football, Bobby.
Trey's got good feet. He can play just about anything.
That's exactly right. Great hands, great feet.
Yeah.
They're going to get Chris Littleton for a block. Bassett's going to be good.
You know, but it's not a bad idea by Chris right there. He gets that foul, and that's Jordan Lewis who fouled out of the ball game. So.
Yeah. One shot coming from number 23, Jordan Lewis, 6'3" senior for the Pirates. Free throw's good. 4-point lead for Osceola. Gosnell just will not let Osceola pull away here. 4:50 left in this ball game. Hook's going to look to drive. He gets it back to Dan Newsom over in the corner. Chris Littleton, he drives, takes a air ball. And we've got a whistle and a foul. And they're going to say it's on the floor.
Daniel Sullivan took a seat on Greg Hook's shoulders. Sat there for a minute.
I think they're going to get Sullivan to be his second, team 6. Be on the floor, Osceola will take the ball out. Coach Wilson wanted the NBA continuation.
He did.
Greg Hooks is going to get it. That's a perfect play. Throws it off the inbound man, picks it, lays it off the glass. Good. We got a whistle and a foul on number 10. That's Travell Anderson. That's his 4th, team 7th. One shot coming from Greg Hooks. So now you've got Travell Anderson with 4, Jordan Lewis with 4.
That's why it's tough to not face guard the inbound passer. You turn your back to him, he just bounces it off your back.
Hooks makes the shot. Perry's coming in the ball game for Sullivan. 7-point lead. Partee's got the basketball. Throws it to Perry. Perry's going to take the 3-point shot. It is no good. Rebound is knocked out of bounds by Osceola. And Gosnell will have the basketball back.
Cooper Perry hit those throughout the first half. He didn't get that one home this time.
Well, that didn't look too bad there. It just didn't go down.
Just didn't go down.
Now they're going to get a foul on Osceola.
Look at Ja'Kalis James.
Be his first, team 9th. 1-1 coming from Bertram. Braden Bertram. Free throws missed. Chris Littleton's got the rebound. 7-point lead for Osceola with 4:15 left in this ball game. Hooks has got it on the right elbow. Now he's going to drive. Throws it over to Chris Littleton. Now he's going to drive. Now Dan Newsom's going to take a 3-point shot. It is no good. Osceola's going to try to save it in bounds, and it's going to be thrown to Gosnell. Here they come on the. Oh, that's going to be it. Offensive foul on number 23, Jordan Lewis. That's going to be his 5th, team 8th. Good job there by Chris Littleton taking that offensive foul.
Chris risking getting his 4th there, but getting Jordan Lewis out of the basketball game.
That coach of Gosnell's coach does not like it. He was trying to say the man moved. The referee said, no, sir. He was stationary, planted. Offensive foul. Chris Littleton's going to take a three-point shot. Misses that. Littleton has the rebound, and Gosnell's going to get the rebound. They throw it to Bertram. Bertram's going to try to get it. Osceola's flying all over the court. Good job there by Bertram. He takes it right down the court, gives it to Partee. Partee lays it up. Hey, you can't beat that right there.
No.
That's exactly the way you do it. Gets
Good
it back within
basketball.
5 points with 3:20 left.
Gosnell won't go away. And now we're going to slow down.
Yeah, we're going to run some clock. Devin Brown's going to take the three-point shot. It's up, no good. Osceola has the rebound by Greg Hooks. It's no good. Chris Littleton's got the rebound. It's up, no good. We got a whistle and a foul.
Partee.
Yep, that's a Marion Partee. It's be his 4th. Team 9th. 1-1 coming from Chris Littleton. Well, 2 shots on the shot. Sorry. And Chris misses the first free throw. He's got one more coming. One more coming from Chris Littleton. Misses both of them. And Osceola's going to knock it out of bounds. Gosnell will retain possession. Bobby. Partee's got 4. Travell Anderson's got 4.
And that's dangerous territory for Gosnell late in this basketball game.
And he throws it to Partee. Partee's going to drive the lane. Lays it up, no good. Osceola had the rebound, but it's knocked away. And there's a block. Dan Newsom's going to have it. And tried to throw it off of Dan Newsom. Now Cooper Perry took a step. Going to miss the three-pointer. Travell Anderson's got the rebound. He's going to be blocked by Devin Brown. And here comes Don Littleton. He's going to take it all the way to the lane. Lays it up the glass and good. And that is just great defense, Bobby.
It is good defense. And here comes the basketball. Where'd it go?
I don't know, but Dan's got it.
Dan's got it.
They tried to take us out. It's dangerous over here. Got a timeout by Gosnell. It'll be a full timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back in 1 minute.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go down to the First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, speak with President Greg Reese and teller supervisor and loan processor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Osceola Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC.
And we are back. 2:20 left in the fourth quarter. Osceola 51, Gosnell 44. Bobby, these people never believe that at one point Osceola was down by 17.
That's correct.
I believe it was 17 at one time.
It was.
And Osceola has clawed their way back.
And they've taken good defense to create transition baskets, and that's got them back in the ballgame.
Ball's knocked away, and Gosnell's going to have the transition. Here comes Bertram. Bertram's going to lay it off the glass and good. 5-point lead now for Osceola. Seminoles got to be better on taking care of the basketball. Now Dan Newsom's going to go down the lane. Got a whistle and a foul. Let's see who it's on. It's on number 3, Amarian Partee, and that's it for him. 5 fouls for Mr. Partee. 10th team foul.
And I saw it on Dan's face. He looked up and saw Partee and said, I'm going to run into you. You're going to have to either get out of the way and let me go or foul me, and Partee fouled him.
We're waiting. They're going to find out who they're going to put in. It's going to be number 12, Connor Milligan. So far, Marion Partee and Jordan Lewis has fouled out for Gosnell. Dan Newsom misses the free throw. And it's 2 shots, what they're saying.
Yes.
And the second shot is up. It's no good also. And Bertram's going to have it. Here they come.
Devin's going to have to watch his hands. He's getting his hands out there.
A little bit too handsy. Got to be careful here. Anderson back to misses shot. Dan Newsom's got the rebound. That's Sullivan that missed the shot. Minute 30. Dan's going to ease his way up with a 5-point lead. And then Greg Hooks. And now Perry's going to pick up the foul. Be his second, team 10th. Seminoles need to hit the free throws.
Yeah, this is where the basketball game's in the balance right here. You got to have these free throws.
Osceola is notorious for trying to switch the free throw shooter.
They are.
They had Chris Littleton sitting up there, and they changed.
That's because Greg's had a horrible night at the line.
They made Greg come up and take them. Osceola is notorious for that. It worked most of the time.
And that's why.
I'm telling you, at Truman last year, we changed the free throw shooter probably 5 times. They never said nothing about it.
That's the 6th miss from the free throw line for Greg tonight.
He hits the next one. 52-46, 6-point lead. And oh my goodness, I thought Don had to steal. Bertram's got it. He's trying to get it inside. Perry, Anderson. Anderson's looking back out to Bertram. Bertram's going to drive. We got a whistle and a block. They're going to get Chris Littleton.
Yep. Chris is moving.
That'd be his 4th. Team 10, so 2 shots are coming no matter what from now on both sides. Bobby, I think most of Chris's fouls have been on blocks.
They have. Chris tries to get set and take charges. That time he was sliding his feet. He just wasn't in position.
First free throw is up, no good. Got one more coming from Braden Bertram, the 5'10 junior. And he gets the free throw back to a 5-point lead. Dan Newsom brings it to the floor. He's going to dribble a little while. Oh, that ball was tipped, though. The reason why the ball went to backcourt because it was tipped by the Gosnell.
I think what the referee is going to say is that when it was tipped, he dribbled it on this side before he crossed. And I don't know that I wholeheartedly agree with that, but the basketball was dribbled down straight at half court. That's what the official would argue.
Bertram's got the basketball. He looks to drive. He can stand out there and dribble all he wants with the clock running. Perry's got the basketball. They want him to take the shot. Bertram's going to drive. Don Littleton knocks it away. Going to go out of bounds on Osceola. 41 seconds left. Gosling's going to retain the basketball.
It's a 2-possession ball game right here, and you know Cooper Perry's hit several threes tonight. Let's see, I think he's hit 3 threes tonight. So you definitely want Devin Brown face guarding him and denying him the basketball. We haven't seen anybody else from Gosnell even take a 3, I don't believe.
Bertram's going to fall down.
He just tripped over his own feet.
Gosling's going to call timeout. I think he's hurt.
He hit his knee.
Pointing at the Seminole head.
I think he's saying I tripped on that crack right there.
It's a brand new floor.
Yeah. Maybe it was a feather that jumped up and got him.
I don't know. He's pointing at the Seminole head.
He did.
41 seconds left in this ball game. 52-47, 5-point lead for Osceola.
And here we go with the flips again.
Flip.
She may flip into the bleachers. She just kept going.
I don't know. What a game.
Great game.
What a
Great
game.
basketball game. you've seen good things out of both teams.
Yeah. Oh, hey. It might not be the last time you see each other here.
That's exactly
That district up Corning is gonna be a good one, folks, next week. You better get there early. Not very big.
A lot of parity in this conference.
And I thought Dan had to steal. Trey Moore's got the steal. And number 12 here, Connor Milligan's gonna pick up the foul. His first, team 10th. Now, Trey Moore's gonna shoot the free throw.
Right here, you got a chance to really, really ice the basketball game. No pressure on this first one. You got 2 coming. You're in the double bonus. Trey just needs to take his time, make a good, solid free throw, and push the lead over. Oh.
Stat of the night is going to be the free throw shooting for Osceola.
It's horrible.
One more coming from Trey Moore. Misses both of them.
So you leave it at a 2-possession basketball game. Osceola's going to make Gosnell work getting up the floor.
Perry, here's a 3-point shot by Bertram. Off the goal. Osceola's going to have the rebound. And they're going to get, well, it's just according to who they get.
I think they're going to get Travell Anderson.
Well, that's
going
it.
to be 5 for him.
If it's Travell Anderson, that's 5. He's going to foul out. .9 left. 5-point lead. Boy, if Bertram would have hit that, that'd have made it very, very interesting.
That's 3 players fouling out on a 10-man basketball team.
It's tough.
That's tough.
Greg Hooks hits the first free throw. Got one more coming. Second free throw's up and good. 7-point lead by Osceola. Perry's got the basketball. He's going to drive the lane. He's going to lay it up and good. Gosnell will take a timeout with 7.9 left in this ball game. 5-point lead.
And again, Michael, this is Osceola's had a horrible night offensively. They've shot the ball terribly. That's another case of, clawing your way back into a basketball game on the defensive end of the court. Steals, turnovers, rebounds, those things will get you back in a basketball game. They created numerous buckets off transition, in transition off of those steals and then those rebounds, and that's how you get back in a basketball game.
No doubt about that. Osceola can hang on here. They're going to escape with a good win here tonight. It will guarantee them third place in the conference, which they'll get a 6th seed, which looks to be probably Walnut Ridge is what it's looking like. Walnut Ridge has played Osceola good twice.
Walnut Ridge has got a good basketball team. They're a little bit undersized, but they play hard.
There's the foul. Be on Cooper Perry. It's going to be his 3rd, team 10th, and Chris Littleton's going to shoot 2 with 6.1 left in this ball game. Just need to hit our free throws and be done with it.
That's the key to the end of the ball game right here. You got a 5-point lead. You put these 2 down in your 3-possession basketball game with 6 seconds left. You can just walk it up the floor. So Chris has not hit a free throw tonight. Now he has.
Jinx yourself.
Yep.
There's a steal by Trey Moore. He's going to give it to Chris Littleton. That's going to end the ball game. With your score, Osceola 55, Gosnell 49. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the head basketball coach, Vernon Wilson, in just a minute.
First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is the official bank of the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Our premier sponsor, First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, is Eastern Arkansas's largest independently owned bank. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas specializes in all your banking needs, including personal banking, online banking, business banking, savings accounts, loans, CDs, and IRAs. Go down to the First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, speak with President Greg Reese and teller supervisor and loan processor Taylor Lucius for all your banking needs. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas is a proud sponsor of the Osceola Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. First National Bank of Eastern Arkansas, member FDIC. Bugmobile of Arkansas, located at 408 South Walnut in Osceola, specializes in pest control and termite control for both residential and commercial properties. Owners Oscar and Jade Gonzalez would be happy to come out and give you a free estimate, and you can also contact Bugmobile at 870-563-6811. Bugmobile is a proud sponsor of your Osceola Seminoles and the Seminole Nation.
Farm Bureau Insurance of Osceola and agent Grant Barnett proudly sponsor the Seminole Nation and the Robert Hooks Show. Contact Grant for all of your auto, home, and life insurance needs. You can see Grant at 3125 West Kaiser in Osceola and contact him at 870-563-6561. Farm Bureau Insurance and agent Grant Barnett are proud sponsors of the Seminole Nation.
Roller Swift Funeral Home of Osceola is a proud sponsor of the Seminole Nation and Osceola Seminole Athletics. Located at 2173 US 61 South, Roller Swift Funeral Home specializes in funeral services and helping families with the costs associated with them. For more information, contact them at 870-563-6578 and speak with David Tucker. Roller Swift Funeral Home, with all our respect.
And welcome back to Seminole Arena for the post-game show with head basketball coach Vernon Wilson. Coach, you had to work for that one. I'll tell you what, didn't start off the way you wanted it. We had to fight. I think we were down 17 at one time. But, hey, your Seminoles showed a lot of heart. They had to weather the storm. They got in there in the third quarter, finally got the lead, and never looked back from there. Just talk a little bit about your basketball game here tonight and what you had to do to overcome some of the obstacles that happened here tonight.
Man, we, in the honor of Kobe Bryant, we had to use some of that Mamba mentality stuff, man. I've been talking about that. You know, you got to grind this thing out, man. You know, this conference is top-heavy, 4 or 5 teams in the running. And, we came out very sluggish. You know, we started the seniors because that's what you're supposed to do on senior night. I had second thoughts about doing that, but I wanted to follow tradition.
That's right.
Because I was afraid that this might happen.
That's right.
And but I'm glad I did start it. You know, because once we got in that hole, it had to, those men over there with me had to dig deep inside and say, okay, are we going to lose this last game, or are we going to come on and grind and listen to coach? And, and I'm telling them, don't give up. It's not over, man.
That's right.
You know, when Chris hit that thing at the buzzer there, I went in. I said, that's what we needed right
That's
there.
right.
Went in down 5.
Down 5.
And we had missed about 10, 12 free throws and probably 15 layups in the first half.
That's exactly right.
Should have been up 20 points.
No, I agree.
But that's what happened.
That's what happened. Exactly right. But like we just talked about, they never gave up. In the third quarter, you get the momentum. Everything starts to roll your way.
Yeah.
Coach, we talked about this a lot, and I'll say it one more time. Your depth is something that is huge to your basketball team because they're sitting over there with 10 players. They had 3 of them foul out, and they had nobody else to turn to. You're sitting over here with at least 12 you know can play as much as you want them to play. That was a big difference here in this ball game tonight. You kind of run them down. They fouled out. Third place in the conference, what you're going to end up. Big week next week over at Corning for the district tournament. We'll get the 6th seed, which right now looks like it's going to be Walnut Ridge. So we need the Seminole Nation to come to Corning next week. Let's fill that gym up because we got to win one just to make sure we get in the regional. But we want to win them all. We want to make sure we get to one, though, no matter what. Just talk a little bit about what it means to go into the conference tournament with a little momentum. I think this is 5 in a row. I think we had 4 in a row. This will be 5 in a row. So you got momentum. Talk a little bit about what your team's going to have to do to get in preparation for the district tournament.
Well, we got to come in, man, and starting tomorrow, we got to work. We got to have a layup and free throw practice, isn't that right? We got to make that stuff. I thought the little nerves was, because we hadn't missed that many layups, I don't think, all year.
Right.
Maybe the first game against Rivercrest here, but, man, to go over there and get one against Walnut, we're going to have to play very sound defense. You know, they came in here and got 80 points on us.
Yep.
They were shooting the ball. We're going to have to make sure we stay with their shooters. But I just really believe our depth, man, can really give them some problems.
There's no doubt about that.
And in that same respect, what you're talking about defense there tonight, Michael and I were talking during the broadcast, and I was telling Michael, you know, it just doesn't go your way sometimes. The shots don't fall. Your shooters aren't hot. You know, you're in your place, so what you got to do is claw back with defense. And that's what we saw tonight. We saw the guys turn it up on this end of the basketball floor on the defensive end, and they're getting steals, they're getting rebounds, working hard on the boards, and you're creating transition buckets off of those defensive plays. So going forward, I think that's what really gives the Seminoles an advantage is the fact that they can claw back into a basketball game, not shooting the basketball, doing it defensively.
Defensively, I think in that second half we may have forced about close to 12, 13 turnovers. I look at it. We try to get 20 turnovers a game, force them. We try to stay under 10 ourselves. But I thought we really just grinded it out, man.
You did.
How about Greg Hooks, man?
Yeah.
He just kept attacking, him and Dan, They was a little tired.
That's right.
And I kept asking them, man, y'all need a sub? They were like, no, Coach, we good. And when they tell me that and I look in their eyes, and you think they're tired, but they're really not, man. And they just kept grinding.
They're grinding it out.
Yes,
17 points from Greg Hooks tonight, 15 from Dan Newsom, and 11 from Chris Littleton. Just to show you who did some scoring for you tonight.
Yes,
Coach, this is any team's league. In my opinion, there's not a dominant. There's not a dominant. Everybody's about even from first about 4 or 5, including Truman.
That's right.
Anybody on a given night is going to win. Seminoles are on a roll, 5 in a row. We'll take it into the district tournament next week, and we'll try to get a district title over there.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much for coming
it.
out here tonight with us.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you next week over there, and
Congratulations.
thank you so much. Yes, sir. Thank you. This is the post-game show with Coach Vernon Wilson. Bobby, before we get out of here tonight, the Seminoles win a close one, 55-49. It was not the prettiest thing in the world. It was not. They missed a bunch of free throws. We missed a bunch of layups. Don't really know what's going on with the post-game show. I'm sorry, don't know what's going on with Stephon.
We don't know what's going on with the post-game show either, evidently.
Well, we always get what's this called?
This is a special guest.
Special guest.
Special guest.
Hey, stat man.
Yeah, we're not gonna let him talk though.
No, ain't no telling what he'd say. But what I'm saying is we didn't get Stephon tonight, and I wasn't going to ask Coach about it. That might be something that him and Stephon's got private that he don't want to talk about, and I don't like put him on the spot like that. We will talk about it later and have a recap on that maybe on the next game because Stephon comes in. Stephon plays big.
He does.
He is lightning quick. He can jump out of the gym. Most of the time he'll pull that rim off that backboard. But he had 2 missed dunks tonight, and I know what Coach is thinking. We didn't need that at that time.
No.
We need you to lay that ball off the glass, and let's get this momentum back and get back in this ball game.
But the measure of a basketball team and a good basketball team is when the shots aren't falling, when everything's not going right, when everything's not going your way, you have to find a way to win the basketball game, and you do that defensively. It's all about creating turnovers, creating transition buckets defensively to turn a basketball game around, and that's what they did well tonight.
I agree, 100%. Seminoles win 55-49. Folks, if you'll keep your eye on the Seminole Nation Facebook page and the YouTube page, we'll let you know when the brackets come out for the district. Just make sure you keep an eye on that. We don't know yet when we're going to play. I know the 8 and 9 will play first. I think they'll play on
Saturday.
And then we'll figure out when we play. It looks like it's going to be Walnut Ridge, but we'll let you know exactly when we're going to play. We plan on bringing you every game from Corning next week that the Seminoles play in. So it'll be a good time from Corning next week. Statman gets in here tonight. We appreciate him. Jay Gonzalez was late tonight, but he made it. So we appreciate him being here tonight. Billy Griffin's always helped us on the camera. We appreciate him so much. He does a great job. Even though we got some people that call in and say, well, the camera ain't moving fast enough. Well, hey, folks, I'm going to tell y'all something. There ain't a man on this broadcast that gets paid $1, okay? We don't get paid a penny. None of us. Any money that we make off sponsorships buys equipment, and that's the reason why you get to be able to see what you see here tonight. So, hey, we're all amateurs, and we're also taking applications.
Well, y'all are amateurs. I'm a pro.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Just ask me, I'll tell you.
I hear you. Want to thank also the school district for allowing us to bring these games to you here this year from Seminole Arena. This is the last game in here tonight until next year. So we'll see you in Corning next week. Like I said, keep an eye on the Facebook page, and we'll let you know when we play. For Bobby Eflin, Gage Eflin, Jay Gonzalez, and Billy Griffin, we'll say good night from Seminole Arena for a big win, 55-49 for your Osceola Seminoles. Good night.